Good evening, good evening. How everybody doing today? Welcome to Off the Record. I'm your host, Kevin Young, and I got my co-host, Mr. Live. What you got to say, Mr. Live?
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on?
That's all you got to say to the people?
I say, what's up going on? We got the queens in the house, y'all. I'm sorry, because I'm somewhere I'm stuck. I can't see Kevin, but that's okay. We're going to do our thing tonight.
Yeah, we got a great show for you tonight. Of course, we got the one and only Nellie Travis Tiger. We got the one and only Miss Karen Wolfe, and we got the one and only Lady Q. Live, where did you go? See, he already screwing up. Live, come on back in, man. All right, look, without further ado, I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to bring in the queens. How's everybody doing today?
What's up? Hey, everybody. What's up? What it do?
Can y'all hear me?
Babies.
Can y'all hear me?
Hello. Yes.
I can hear you. You.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Lady Q, why are you smiling so hard?
I don't know. I'm just a happy person. Good.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, queens. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Great. How are you,
Great,
queen?
ladies. Good to see you,
Nellie.
ladies, again.
So
Good to
look,
see
I know
you
y'all
too.
eagerly anticipating coming on today, right?
Well, it's
Right.
always great to be under great circumstances.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know where my co-host went to, but yeah, he was just talking. But look, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start with Nellie, Karen, and then Lady Q. I said I want each of you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everyone that don't know me. I am yours truly, Miss Nellie Tiger Travis, by way of Mound Bayou, Mississippi, by way of Los Angeles, California, by way of Chicago, Illinois, and by way of Atlanta, Georgia right now. I am the fantastic mother of 3 young men, ages 40, 39, and 25. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just want to say hello to everyone, and I'm happy about the interview this evening because I got my sisters with me.
All right, Miss Karen Wolfe.
Hello, everybody. Hello. For those of you who don't know who I am Miss Karen Wolfe Bass to be exact. I am a country girl from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Yes, Kevin Young is my homie. Well, his wife actually is more my homie.
Whatever.
By way of Memphis, Tennessee. Just a good old down home country girl. Was cornbread fed, all that good stuff. Have actually I birthed one beautiful daughter, but I ended up with at least 4 beautiful daughters and all, and one handsome son. So, and a whole host of grandkids that I ain't even finna bring up because they might walk through the door at any minute. So,
I know what you mean by that.
Other than that, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be on here with my sisters, my queens. Hey, and just trying to keep this music thing going.
That's what I'm saying.
I am a wonderful wife too.
Okay. All right. Can't leave that out.
All right, now, why?
Can't leave that out.
That's right. All right, Lady Q.
Hello. I am Lady Q.
Yeah.
I am from a small town called Ada Taylor, Louisiana. I am happily married. Been married for 16 years. I have 5 beautiful kids in all and 6 beautiful grandkids. And I am a full-time mom, full-time wife, full-time worker. Been on my job for finna be 21 years next month. And I am happy to be on here with my
I
sisters.
know one thing. Grandma ain't babysitting shit.
I actually do
Yes.
babysit my babies, Mr.
Yes,
Lyons.
yes.
Grandma a bad woman.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this. I got 7 grandkids, and one of them just left from over here. I told him, go home with your daddy. Go on home. But he spent the night. He spent the night this morning. So I had a doctor's appointment. So his nana had to take him to daycare. So she filmed him acting a fool and stuff. So normally when she take him, I expect to see him here when I came home because he'd be crying. She said, well, I couldn't leave him. So today she dropped him off, but she had some errands to do. So she left him there. She kept, he was crying. She dropped him off today. But yeah, we got 7
Wow.
grandkids. Yep.
Well, listen,
Okay.
I have
And back in the
9. I
day,
have 9
grandma
grandkids.
didn't look
You
like
got
that.
9?
9. We have 9 grandkids in all. 2 of
Wow.
them grown, and the other
Hell
7
no.
are not. So hey.
Wow. Wow,
Hell
that's a good
no.
deal. Wow. Okay, well look, let's jump right in, and of course I'm gonna start in order. I'm gonna start with Nellie, Karen, and Lady Q. I said, can each of you explain how important it is for your image, your character, and attitude as a woman in the music business?
I'm on 11.
Well, your character, your image is everything. I would say by it being everything, you have to carry yourself according to your character, because that's how you earn your fans. That's how you earn your record being played, because fans will tend to fall in love with you as long as you are not that one of those people that are, you got some stars. I'm just saying bigger people that tend to be, kind of attitudish or just act like you're just nobody. But they probably have to do that because of their statistic, because of their status, probably. But I just think it's very important. Your attitude is what describes you.
Okay. All right, Miss Wolfe.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I agree. I agree. Your image is everything. My dad once told me that your attitude determines your altitude. So if you carry yourself well, you don't have to worry about it. A good name is better than rubies. So I pride myself on having a good name and keeping my name straight out of a whole bunch of rigmarole. So your image is everything, and your character precedes that. It follows that. So I pride myself on keeping a good image and to make sure that my character also follows the same way.
Okay. All right, Lady Q.
I think your image is very important. I mean, I've taught my kids that, and even my daughter, and I just feel like the way a person see you. I always say in the morning when I get up, it doesn't matter what I look like when I come return home, because I left out the door looking like somebody. You never know who you're gonna
Come
run
on
into, so
now.
you want to make sure your image is tight.
There you
And
go.
I think like Nelly and Karen said, your character precedes you. It doesn't matter how a first person think of you or what somebody put in their ears about you. But if you have a great character, great character, nobody can take that away. People see who you really are.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Character is everything. I tell people all the time. My dad told me, and my sister told me my dad is watching. Look, my dad is watching. My dad is a Vietnam veteran. And Dad, if you're on here, I want to say I love you. He's a Vietnam veteran. He's a retired Air Force, retired VA guy, and he don't do too much. He don't even leave he don't leave out his room from watching TV. But if you watching, I really appreciate your dad watching me and checking me out. And I'm the man. I'm the man that you made me to be. I mirror after you. Everything you've done, I've watched you for years. I'm that type of man, so I love you. My dad is watching. So,
I
but
salute your pops.
but my dad told me, he told me your character, your talents can get you anywhere, but only your character can keep you. And I really and
That's
truly
right.
believe
Well
that.
said.
That's right. That's
Because
right.
That is true.
a lot of folks think it is about your talent. And if you think about sports, you see a lot of them them superstars, how they get kicked out of the league because they have poor character. The people that hire them, those are billionaires. Yeah, you might be a millionaire, but they can replace you in a minute. So
And it can.
I solely agree with that. Okay,
Right.
so now all three of y'all are women, all three of y'all are queens, right? Y'all been in the business for a while. So I just want to ask y'all a question. Have you experienced it? I hear it all the time with the females coming through, like a this for
Wait,
that.
you froze up. I missed something.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Can you
Yeah.
repeat the question?
Okay. I said, have any of y'all ever experienced like a this for that from promoters, producers, or in the music business as women?
Or this or what did you
Yeah,
say?
you have to do this to do this. You have to do this to get on the show. You have to do this for me to produce your music. Have y'all ever experienced that as women? Because I hear it all the time. Have y'all ever experienced that?
Well, I would say that I experienced it that way. A lot of promoters now want you to come on and do shows and do it for nothing. But I basically did a lot of shows. I got paid, and it was nothing, but at least it was money. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
A lot of them now, you know, they want you to come on. I think it's unfair to the artists to even. I think it's disrespectful to ask an artist of any character to come on and you not pay them anything, but you make all the money. That's wrong as four left shoes.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
What about you, Karen? Miss Wolfe?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I can't just absolutely say I've experienced this for that because what I do is I know my limitations and I know how far I'm going to go. And if they want this for that and I'm not agreeing to do it, then I'm just not agreeing to do it because I feel like, you know, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So I don't really feel like I've experienced this for that. You know, maybe they tried it and I just ignored it because I know my limitations.
Okay. All right. What about you, Lady Q?
Right.
No, I've never experienced it, Kevin, because they automatically look at the look on my face. They automatically know I ain't going for nothing.
You hear me?
Off the bat.
Okay.
So let me ask you this question.
So have a promoter ever came at you? Have a promoter ever came at you like on some sexual stuff?
Not me.
I'm talking all three of y'all.
Well, I've had one not really sexual, but just speaking to me inappropriately, you know. And I guess you could count that as sexual, but I have had them to come at me inappropriately, you know, and want to talk about everything other than booking me. And you know that I don't stand for. I don't stand for that.
I'm saying he trying to book you, but he also trying you know
trying
the word
to book her for real.
Not trying to book you.
right. Trying to land
Well,
that thing.
my experience with that, now that I think about it, Mr. Live, when I first started out and by me singing a song such as Lumberjack, I mean, well, yeah, now that I think about it, I really did get a lot of hits at me. My inbox was blowing up. Okay. They wanted to know were they a lumberjack?
What you do?
I got nudity in my inbox. Say it again now.
So they trying to find out what you doing with that good wood.
I got nudity in my inbox. Yes. Wow. Yes, I did.
Up. Not no nudity now.
Yes, I did. In my inbox because they wanted to know where they are lumberjack.
Showed his thing.
Did that.
Wow. They want to know if they're lumberjack. They try to find out.
That's what they want to know.
What'd you say?
I never experienced that. I've always been told that I have a look that was kind of unapproachable. So when it comes to me and promoters, which I don't really have to deal with anymore too much, but when it comes to me and promoters, it's just business. You know, they see the look and they know I'm on my business. It ain't about you know. They probably don't look Google eyes and I missed it. You know,
mine was never promoted.
Well, what my experience is, they know I'm married to a police officer, so they don't really try much anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I'm
gonna tell you, Miss Travis. I'm gonna tell you this now, Miss Travis. Baby. I'm gonna tell you this. Now you've been looking good this past good year. Now I'm a young man. you been doing your thing now. You done lost that little weight. And then got
and wait a minute. And what are you saying, baby live?
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Miss Travis. You got me sweating.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a secret. The purpose for all of that is because I'm tired of being alone now, so I'm out looking. But I'm not looking for any young bucks. I don't do that.
Somebody.
What you mean? Hold up. What you mean, young buck? What do you got to be 35 and over?
35.
You got to be 25 and up.
Wait a minute. Didn't I tell you how old my son was? Okay. I don't do babies.
Okay, so he got to be 45 and up.
He's got to be 55 and up. I can take him 10 years a little.
Live, you out of there, buddy.
What he gonna do with a 55? Die?
That's a lie, crazy.
Watch your live now. My husband 55. Don't play live. Don't play now.
All right, lie. Look,
You
lie.
too, Karen.
Hey, look. Don't be. Hey, lie. Lie. Don't get put in the headlock on here now. But look, let me ask y'all this question right here. Do y'all think an all women show will be successful, given that Southern Soul is female driven?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some promoter a chance to believe and I've been wanting to do that for years, and so many years I've tried to put females together, and with me trying to put them together, like when I was living in Chicago, it was really hard because women are something else. So it would take a promoter to take a chance, and I think once it's done and it's done right, it'll be a wrap. It's just that we're being dominated as always. Dominated.
It has to be done right.
Yes,
it has to be done right.
It has
Meaning, I think it needs to be done by the promoter that got some money to spend. And I'm not putting you ladies down or anything that y'all can't draw. I'm talking about this promoter got to know who he got, and he got to have the right chemistry of people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't be bad if he got, if he could just get a group of women and put them out there. The thing about it is, it's gonna show, it's gonna sell, but you got to come out swinging.
Okay.
Got to come out.
I agree with Nellie. You have to find the right promoter that will believe in us enough to know that it will work. I 100% believe that it will work. I've heard you guys on your show, Kevin, say that y'all don't think it will work, that you're afraid of it, you're scared to try it because you don't really think it'll work because it's so male dominated. And I get that and I understand that. But I really feel like Nellie said, it's going to take the right person that will believe in us. And like Lyle said, it's going to take the right person to put it out there right. You see what I'm saying? It's got to be out there.
There are a lot of women that like women too. I don't mean
you got women that
love and stuff too.
Love women. Yeah, that love it.
We know you do, Lyle.
Lies.
Well, you got women that would love to see a woman show. You know, so I really 100% believe that it'll work. We just need somebody to believe in that because we can do it. We can do it.
Okay. Exactly. What do you think, Lady Q?
I think that it can work, but it's going to be very challenging. I think we're going to have like certain little features within the show. As what I mean by that is we're going to have to implement a few males in the show, not necessarily singing on the show, but we're going to have to do some with the men to draw the women. That's just my personal thoughts. I feel like it can work, but we're going to have to have some additives to the show to perfect it because the women run to the stage for the men.
Yeah. I mean,
so I just think we're going to have something added.
No, they really ain't coming.
I mean, live, if we can put you in a cage and you got your shirt off or something dancing, hey, we might draw some men. I mean, draw some women to the stage. You see what I'm saying?
No,
we will.
You won't.
Hey, we might have to do like Ronnie the Ball and get men in the chair and pull out some whips.
I'm gonna come with some Timbers and a bandana.
You stupid.
Just leave that wig at home, okay?
Okay. So okay. Well, this is my take on that. This is my take on that right there. Because as a promoter, I talk to a lot of fans and stuff, and I ask them that very question, and they'll say, "Well, no, I don't want to see a lot of women." I was like, "Well, really? Why not? Why not?" Now, from an investor point of view, I don't think it would be right for me because that would be my money. Not unless all y'all gonna come for free and then we just divvy up at the end. Y'all want to do that?
Go do what?
That's a no for me, Kevin.
That was the moments that you should have heard.
No, look.
I didn't hear you. You said
I do an all-female show. Y'all come for free, and then we'll divvy up what we make.
No.
Let's discuss that subject. What did Queen say?
But look,
I told him that's a no for me.
Hey, that puts all of us on the even ground.
No, sir.
I get the building, I get the DJ, I get everybody. Y'all just come for free at the end of the night.
That's totally uneven.
No, thank
How's
you.
it uneven? How's it uneven?
Because we were just talking about you. You asked us the question earlier, so we were talking about you then. So we got to discuss this some more.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if a promoter want to take a chance, right, and everybody need to be on even ground, if for this to work, so I go get a building, I go get security, I get the building, I get the DJ, I get everybody. All y'all got to do is show up. At the end of the night, I say, hey, we made $20,000. We're gonna split it. Everybody on even ground. Y'all want to do that, dude?
I look at it like this. You may talk to a lot of people, but you're not talking to every person in the whole wide world. So I still feel like that there are a lot of people out there that would like to see an all-female show. I still feel that way.
I know for a fact it's just a matter of getting it together.
Yeah.
And there's so many of them that are there and willing and ready to do it. Yeah. I thought about doing it myself.
I think they would.
Is that you gotta have a man on there? They'll stop listening to all that. But if you continuously plant it in their head that you gotta have a man there, then that's what they're gonna think automatically.
Because look, I can tell you this. You remember when you came that time for my jamboree, and I had some friends come. They've never been to a Southern Soul show, and they told me, they said, because you and Didi, I think it was you, Didi. I think who else I had on there? I forgot to look at the thing. But they said, man,
I can't remember.
They said the women are killing the men, Kevin. They said, man, so because they never been to a Southern Soul show. These were couples that came,
Right, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. So I would think, not saying that nobody will come. I'm talking about as far as investing. When you're talking about putting up, a show like that, you're talking about maybe five females. I would think. Y'all think 5 would be too many, or maybe around 5.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
So you're talking anywhere between the $10,000 to $12,000 show, and to me, I think I would break even. I don't think I would make no money off of it, but I think I would take a chance on just doing it, but the prices have to be right. Do that make sense? And we all can agree.
I understand that, but those are your beliefs. Those are your beliefs. And I believe in.
Meaning y'all can't charge $7,000.
And my belief is you gonna make money hand over fist if you do it right.
Okay. Well, like I said, we can do it. Let's all start off even, and we can divvy up at the end.
Even is pay me. That's even.
So look. Here's my next question. Does sex appeal play an important role in the success of female artists?
Of course,
definitely.
Hell yeah.
What? Okay. Well, explain that. Explain that.
Well, the thing is, I would say that it plays a big part because that's part of your character. And the thing is, if you come out, you can't just come out looking like anything. Now, unless you establish your way to wear locks or to wear frigs or whatever, it's still a sex appeal because we're women in the first place. So it's gonna always be something sexy about Miss Nellie, about Miss Karen, about Miss Quinn. It's gonna always be because that's who we are. So I think I agree with that. I would say yes.
Mm-hmm. What about you? Everybody say yes?
Most definitely, yeah. Because first of all, although there's 80% to 90% women on the show, still they don't want to see you come out looking any kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the 10% men, maybe about 5 of them, 10% may be single. So you want to go out looking nice. You want to be looked at too. You know what I'm saying?
And Kevin, I don't even think that applies to the Southern Soulers because every female I've ever seen, they be down. They be down.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
The ladies
are together. Definitely do. Yes, they do, Kevin. The one
you don't agree, Kevin?
You don't agree? Well, who you're talking about?
No, don't have me now.
Don't give him no name call.
I'm asking him his own.
Don't ask him who.
Don't ask him.
I'll say it. I'll just
don't do it.
Ladies are always together.
I will say this. The upper echelon females has been in the game for a while. They killing the game as far as when they come to sound check. You looking like that. Oh, whoa, you clean up real good. You can't say that about the males. Not all the males. Majority of them starting to do it now, but you can't say about all of them. But I can tell you that the female artists I have dealt with, all of them have came at sound check and they come back for the stage presence. Oh man, you're like, wow. And look,
That's right.
and Karen, when you went to Mississippi that time, you got a lifetime fan down there, Angie cousin. When Karen came out that van, he's like, oh, he followed her around the whole time. Boy, don't you see that woman husband right there?
Look, my husband is all about me making them dollars. He ain't tripping on none of that.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's called washing your motherfucking ass before you go around them people. That's what it's called.
Mr. Live, we gonna turn your camera off.
I know, Live, you crazy.
No, you know I'm telling the truth. You know that man ain't washed his ass before he went up on that stage.
And I have experienced that with some of the male artists. I'm not gonna lie. I have seen male artists come to sound check and they came back to the actual show the same look.
And then the ones I talk about when they do that, I talk about them. But now I think it's getting better. I think everybody's
I seen an improvement in it.
I think it's getting better, But let me ask y'all. But look, let me ask y'all this question now. Now I didn't seen both of y'all husbands accompany y'all to the show, so they don't get jealous when y'all fans come out and they don't do none of that.
No, actually, my husband encouraged the fans. If he, as a matter of fact, he'll take the picture for me and whoever the fan is. Man, woman, boy, or girl, he does not care because he knows who are going home with him. He knows where I'm going. He ain't tripping on none of that. He supports me 1,000%. Hey, if the guy want to take a picture and he ain't standing close enough, my husband will tell her, hug the woman. You scared of him? He'll tell her. You hug the woman.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. I was at an event. K Young Production had my K Young hat on. I promoting this stuff, right? Somebody told me to come sit down. I ain't gonna say who it was. Somebody told me I was talking just a little bit too much. They were like,
"Put your ass down."
And look, and I made a mistake. I did this right here, right? And she started walking over there. I said, I gotta go. So look, I said I ain't taking her nowhere else with me. I gotta go out there.
Well, Kevin, for me, Kevin,
he put that church finger up on your dick. You better
for me at the first beginning, it was very challenging because this was something new for us, being married over 13, 14 years, and then I step off into a new profession, and it's something that he wasn't used to. So it took a while to get used to it, but now he'll take the pictures for me.
Okay. Now,
Lady Q, I know you fighting them off. Lady Q. I know you fighting them off.
Oh my goodness.
It's stupid.
Got me.
Don't start, Mr. Live.
I know. But look, Lady Q, I'm gonna zero in on you for a second. I want you to tell me about your early start with the group you had in the Soul Train music group. Tell me about that.
Well, in 1994, I started singing with a female group called Ecstasy under a small record label called NC Records. We sung all around the 318 area, went in talent shows everywhere. And then we started, and so with that talent show, we won. We got the opportunity to go to the Soul Train Music Awards. And from there, we started working with different representatives to help establish our sound. We recorded one song, and to this day, I don't remember the song. But actually, they were prepping us for a female group that H-Town was establishing. Mr. Live, do you know anything about that?
Hey!
They were trying to establish a female group. And through the representatives, I met Ronald Slack Jefferson. That's how I first met Slack.
Okay.
And I
All
actually
right.
through all of that.
Uh-huh. Now fast forward to JBE. How'd you end up with
Okay.
JBE?
Okay. From
I didn't know
there,
that, Jew.
after
Mm-hmm.
19 years, I met Mr. Jeter Jones
Uh-huh.
through Capono and Pocahontas. I
Okay.
had no idea who he was. I was just asked to promote him on social media because neither one of them had social media. So I promoted him, had the opportunity to go to the show, meet him, and I had my family there with me. They liked his sound. So my sister reached out to me because we were planning to give my mother a birthday party, and she wanted me to find out how much he charged. And
Uh-huh.
from there, I reached out to Gia, and he asked me would I like to be in a music video. And I am in the video "You Deserve Better" with Jeter.
Okay.
And later, I became an artist on his label, which he didn't even know I sing at first.
Mm-hmm.
He found out I
Oh,
sing
really?
because he said he
Wow.
was. He found out I sing when I got on his when he asked me to be in his music video. He actually knew I was a model. So he asked me to be in the video because I was a model. So the way he found out that I sing, he said he lurked my page and he saw somebody tagged me singing in church, and
Oh,
that's how he
okay.
found out I sing. And then he asked me to become, they asked me would I like to be a blues artist, so the soul blues artist, and that's
Okay.
where it started.
Okay. So let me
Oh,
ask y'all
that's
a
great,
fair,
man.
can I ask y'all a fair question? Did all y'all start off in gospel? Singing in
Yes,
church? Okay.
yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
My
Now what
grandmother was an evangelist. I didn't have a choice.
oh wow.
Me,
Wow. What
me
about
either.
y'all? What about everybody else? Was your mother the mother of the church or somebody important?
My dad was a deacon, and my dad sung quartet. So it was just a win-win situation for me. It was no choice at all.
Yeah.
We had to get up every Sunday morning, walk to church if we didn't ride. So
Yeah.
hey, it
Yeah.
was just
My my mother took us to church on Sundays, and yeah, that's where I got my start in the church. When
What
I
look,
when the female group broke up, that's I went back in the church and started
yeah.
singing from there
Look,
back
Deacon
again.
Young is on here. Deacon Young was a deacon in the church. He made sure we got up. We stayed in church. Oh man, we stayed
Till
in church.
6, you got to go back
Man,
at 6 in the
oh
evening
man,
and
yeah,
listen to the gospel group.
yeah,
afternoon program, the BTU program, the TVU
man,
program, the PTE program, every
yeah.
program there
Oh my
was.
And
gosh.
look,
Yeah,
and
oh
look,
yeah,
he had the most kids, so we were doing the most in the church. We had to do everything. We had to
oh
do
yeah.
everything. Yeah,
I actually
And
started a gospel group when I was like about 15 years old with my sister and a
mhm,
couple of more people. So,
yeah.
and it
Oh,
ended up
okay.
being a family group. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you about that. I'm ready to ask you about that right
those
now.
were great times too.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was great times, and it taught us to be the people that we are, and I'm grateful.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's right.
Now, Karen, tell us about your experience with the gospel group in Deletion the South.
Oh, I started a gospel group when I was about 15 years old with one of my older sisters, and we did a quartet group called the Harmonettes in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And we did that group, I guess, for about 15, 16 years. We did it
Hmm.
for a long time. We cut out, well, at that time, we cut a cassette. So
Okay.
we cut a cassette called "Stop By Here." That was the title of it. And then
Yeah.
we kind of changed some group members, and we changed it to this group called Direction. After I met my ex-husband,
Uh huh.
when I met him, we changed the group to Direction, and he became my keyboard player. My nephew was our drummer and all that. So we cut another album called not Embrace Big. Oh, God Don't Make Mistakes. We cut another
Hmm.
album, and at that time I was married to Denise LaSalle's brother-in-law. So
Okay.
that's how Denise and I became. We were sister-in-laws. That's how I ended up in her family. I
Okay.
married her brother. I married her brother-in-law. So that's how
Okay.
we ended up to be in the family together. And that's how I ended up singing background for her. After my gospel group broke up, then I
Mm.
told them, I was like, look, I ain't gonna keep on changing these groups. I ain't got time for this. If gospel don't work, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do because I was already singing part-time with her anyway. Whenever I
Hmm.
didn't have a gospel program, I would go and sing background with Denise. So
Yeah.
hey, I told them, look, if y'all ain't gonna do nothing, I'm going to sing full time with Denise. and they didn't do nothing. So that's what I did. I went to sing full time with Denise, and I sung background for her for about 13 years before I went out on my own.
Wow, and I know you got a lot of fun memories.
Oh yeah, man! Listen,
yeah,
that was my groomer. That was my mentor right there.
Oh, we can tell. We can tell.
That was my mentor. That was that girl. She was an upright just a upright woman. There's no words to say about that woman. She she taught you how to act, how to keep yourself calm. She taught you how to handle a bad situation. She taught you how to keep your man. She taught you how to throw your man out. She taught you all kinds of shit. So, Girl was just phenomenal. She was phenomenal. She was a big act to follow. I'm telling you.
That man enough to leave was inspired by her.
No, not at all.
No.
Actually, the song was really.
Miss Wolfe look like she'll leave a man shaking.
I will. I sure will. You're right, Live. Man Enough to Leave was actually written by Omar Cunningham. That was my second album that I had done. The first album was called First Time Out. Backdoor Love Affair was my song off of there, but it didn't go too many places. Okay? It played good, but it didn't play that well. So Omar Cunningham wrote me Man Enough.
Okay.
And after he wrote that, Man Enough kind of took out with it.
Right there.
That's the dope. Now, Miss Nellie. Miss Nellie, I read your bio. Now, you was kind of in between being an actress and a singer, correct?
That's correct.
So you was the homecoming queen. So why'd you decide to sing instead of act?
Well, I kind of had some instances with that. I ran for the queen of my school and I won. And the girl that I was running up against, which is now a judge, and she was pretty much known around the school. So I had got caught smoking in the bathroom, but the principal okayed it. He said it wasn't no problem with me running. But I learned later that I guess I was running up against her, and she just figured they was gonna do the. I guess they were just gonna make a spectacle of me or whatever. But however, I ended up winning, and after that, I always wanted to be a beauty queen. Acting was my thing, and that. But I went on and I chose to sing, and because I had some instances with some girls when I was nominated as Miss Queen in the Miss Teen pageant. I was one of the first runner-ups, and we had to go and meet the girls in Jackson, Mississippi. I lived in Mount Bayou at the time, and I was a teenager, so we had to go for the Miss Teen pageant. So we went to get where we get to know everybody, know each other. And when we got there, me and just one other girl, that was one other black girl, it was just two blacks and all the rest of them were white girls, and they didn't bother to talk to us, and I got discouraged and I never went back.
Wow.
But singing is my calling.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so if y'all got some questions, y'all can ask them right quick. I'll take a pause. But I gotta ask you, where did the tiger part come from?
That was a name my cousin gave me. We were I did the blues for many years, the Gutsy blues, the Coco Taylor type blues, and we were at a blues place I was playing at, and we were on break. And I kept saying, I said, everybody got a name. I said, I don't have a name. I said, you got Big Time Sarah, you got Melvia Chick Rogers, because me and Chick used to play on the opposite stage of each other. And we're sitting there guessing. I say, Neviel, I'm trying to do something French. And they was like, well, that sounds pretty good. And then somebody said something else. I said, Angel. They was like, oh, hell no. I said, why y'all want to do that? I said, I'm an Angel. So my cousin Carl, he was just sitting there and he said, stop, I got it. And we all looking at him and he's like, Tiger. He said, NTT. He said, NTT, either way you put it is dynamite. He said, and that's how it happened, just like that. And I started using it, and I actually have it. I actually have it protect. It's trademarked, actually.
Really?
Now, yes.
Miss Travis.
So did you act like a tigress back then?
I had a growl anyway because I used to smoke. And when I was
Come on with it, Miss Travis. Come on with it.
Because I used to smoke, I already had a growl. So it just really fit. And after that, I would go places all over the world and people was bringing me tigers. I had so many stuffed tigers, it was ridiculous. And my living room, I had made it a jungle. You know, it just all fit. And it's still there. You know, that's a name that I'll have forever.
Miss Travis.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Miss Travis.
Yes.
So how was it to be on the biggest show in nighttime? Like the first time I ever heard of Nellie Travis was on the Jimmy Fallon show.
Wow.
So to be on that show and do your thing, how was that? How was that process? How did it feel?
Right now, it had to have been, and it still is, the ultimate in my career.
Yes.
They called me on. My cousin saw them talking about my song, Slap Your Weave Off. And I'm like, I'm a dummy. I go, they got me. I said, ain't nobody saying nothing to me about no money. I'm sitting here talking about money and not realizing.
Right.
Then it clicked to me. I'm like, we're talking about the Jimmy Fallon show. And then I went to walking around and just nervous. And so he sent me the link. And then one of my white girlfriends said, we got to get you on the show. So what we did was just flooded the emails. We flooded the emails because they weren't talking about bringing me on, but he did compliment.
Oh, they wasn't talking about bringing you on.
Yeah. So what happened? We just flooded the emails out, and they called me like the next few days, but I didn't say anything to anyone because I said, "Oh no, I'm gonna wait." I said, "I don't want to tell people," and then it don't happen because I was freaking out. So when they finally sent my airplane ticket, then that's when it clicked. I was like, "Okay, it's on and popping now," and it was the ultimate of my career so far.
Let me tell you something. When I seen you on that show, I went back and I YouTube it now. I ain't see the live, but when I seen you on, I say, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Nellie doing her thing. But I ain't gonna lie, I say, damn, they can scoop them damn gators on that motherfucking show too. I know you. For real.
I know that's right.
For real. But what I seen was, let me be real with you. What I seen was they listening.
Yes.
They listening. They may not be putting it out there, but somebody is watching us.
Oh yes.
And I'm telling you, they watching us. And hey, it inspired me. Your video on there, I think I seen that video like 3 or 4 years ago. That was one of my inspirations to say, hey, I want to do this Southern Soul thing.
But I got a follow-up question. Why did they pick that particular song when that wasn't your biggest song?
Well, because they had a segment, what I found out after everything was done, they had a segment where people send songs in and do not play this song anymore. So cousins and family and everybody, I wish I could find out who sent it in. They're going to send it in talking about it ain't nothing. I say, y'all got to be crazy. Y'all better leave the people alone. We've already mastered that one. God put it in my hands. I mean, it would ever occurred to me that I was set in and sing with the roots. And then the way that they had the song and stuff set up before I performed it, we did it just like that. And Questlove looked at me and say, man, you're a pro. I was like, it was just an awesome experience. And I live every day of that in my mind. I see it every day because there's more coming.
Hey, I take my hat off to you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I take my hat off to you for that.
So you were actually the first Southern Soul artist to be on the big time show, right?
I'm thinking that I was the only one.
Yeah.
Even though they classified me as an R&B singer, but Jimmy Fallon can call me anything but late for dinner.
Yeah, there you go. So let's move on. You got any questions? They want to know what Lady Q and Karen Wolfe drinking.
What we're drinking?
Yeah.
I'm I'm actually drinking something called kombucha. It's a probiotic drink.
Okay. What you drinking, Lady Q?
Uh, Smirnoff Ice.
Okay.
Mike's eliminated.
But look, hey,
Hey, in the
let me,
words of Miss Pat, bitch, I'm brown.
hey, let me ask you this question. Uh, do y'all have a problem with other female artists singing y'all songs? Lady Q.
Definitely not. I would love to hear him sing.
Uh,
I would
what
love
about
it.
you? Yeah. What about you, Ken?
Long as now, Kevin, let me say something. It is a
What?
stipulation in there. Long as I'm not on the show that you sing the song while I'm there.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Anytime is good with me.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It does not bother me at all. Actually, it's an honor. I've been
It
on
is.
shows with Denise, and there was a few ladies up singing "If You're Man Enough to Leave." I actually went
Okay.
on YouTube and saw this one young lady that was doing a show. I'm talking about the place was packed in
Uh huh.
Tallahassee, Florida. She was
Hmm.
singing Southern Soul Party Move, and actually, I love the little ending that she put on it. She put her own
Okay.
twist to the song, and I actually love the twist that she put to the song. So I have no
Okay.
problem with it. Now, I'm like Lady Q, as long as they ain't doing it while I'm on the show.
Okay. What about you, Miss Travis?
I never have a problem with it. I mean, I can't have a problem. Everybody have recopied everything that I've ever done with my own music. There was an incident where Lady Q was singing it once, and somebody sent the song around and said, "Girl, I love your
Yes,
song," and I corrected the young lady that turns out to be Hester's wife. And
did.
I just saw her in Shreveport, and she was like, "That was me. You sent that message to." I said, "Okay."
Sure
Yeah.
did.
And it's
Hey,
never
Kevin.
a problem. That is the biggest honor for any artist. Is for
Yeah.
somebody else because
And
we redid Denise LaSalle. We redid Coco Taylor. Coco Taylor used to
Right.
tell me all the time. She said, "Honey, sing any song you ever want to sing of mine because you can." You
Wow.
know, but
Absolutely.
you give them
and
Yeah.
respect
Kevin,
if you're in there,
Uh-huh.
if you're in their house, even if I'm there and they're performing, I don't try to get on their stage. I had that to happen in Indianapolis once. The band kept begging me to sing. I said, no. I said, you're gonna have to respect that artist. I said, because the girl was nervous. She was like, oh, she didn't want me to come up. So I told her what I would do. I went up. She did the song. I did the hey, what your name is, and I did the line dance, and I sit down. I don't try to
Yeah.
steal nobody's show because I don't have to.
Yeah.
But I respect that and I love it in every moment. But what I do not like is when everybody want to take your song because that song does not have to be a hit for you.
Yeah.
That song is a hit for me. But I still
that's right.
appreciate it because it's still getting out there. So
Yeah.
there it is.
Kevin,
Yeah.
Kevin, what was an honor for me is I had always wanted to meet Nellie. And when I was asked to honor Nellie by singing her song at the ZBTs, I mean, I was almost in tears because I was so honored to be able to stand there and do her song in honor of her.
Hmm.
That was the biggest blessing for me. I won an award, but I didn't even care anything about the award.
And
I
Kevin,
was
she
excited of
sung the
having
shit
the
out of it too.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
she did.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Nim.
Now, are y'all actually fans of certain artists?
Yeah.
I am a fan of Kevin Richardson.
There are a lot of artists that I admire.
Okay.
Yes.
I
And
want
I
y'all to
listen
I want
to
y'all to name five of them.
Undercoverly.
Name
Huh?
five of them. Name five artists that you
I
fans.
like Summer Wolf. I like Adrena.
Uh-huh.
I shouldn't be calling it. You said five, it's so many of them.
Yeah.
But
Just name
those,
five. Yeah.
huh?
Just name five. I mean, I know you probably got more, but just name
Oh my
five.
God, it's so many. I don't want
Yeah.
to be rude and out of order
Uh-huh.
because I love them all. But
Yeah.
it's something about those two. I guess because I was young once
Uh-huh.
and nobody would not even try to reach out to do anything. Just like even now, if it's anything, I just don't bother to ask people stuff, and I try to figure it out the best way I can. But
Yeah.
it's a lot of great ones. Gender,
Yeah.
Tesla Nay, it's just so
Yeah.
many of them.
Oh, okay.
Where you just can't name them, and
Yeah.
I just pray to see the day that if I can put on a show and just have all of them to see their glory.
Yeah.
What I do want to say while I got the forum for a quick minute is
Yeah.
that I'm working on the award shows to try to get people to pay, like, I think it's $30 a year to be a part of the award ceremony, where you will have your input, and it will make them work harder and will make them get that hit record and earn the awards. You know what I'm saying? So it don't have to be where people are always saying, oh, it's rigged and it's this. But it bothered me for people to say that it's rigged when I try to do something, because I know my worth. And it's just sad that you don't know your worth. So don't hate on me because I'm getting an award twice in a year. You know, it's not like I'm stealing the award, and it's not like I didn't earn it. So the more harder you are, the more work you do, the better it's going to be for you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. What about you, Lady Q? You a fan?
Oh, yes, I am. I'm a fan of TK Soul. I'm a fan of, oh my God, I was just saying his name, Calvin Richardson. I am a big fan.
Yeah.
I am a fan of Sir Charles. I always have been. I'm a fan of Nellie and Karen's.
Yeah.
Yes, I always have been. Let me tell you an incident, Kevin, that happened.
Yeah.
My husband is a big fan of Karen Wolfe. Big fan of Karen Wolfe. And so we went down, and this was our first time, I think, meeting Karen. And we went down with me and Karen on the same show. And I asked my husband, I came out to watch the show, and I asked my husband to go in the back and get my bag out the VIP room. Well, it took him a long time. And, you know, you never know who I know or who anybody know. You know what I'm saying? So it took him a while. So before he got back to me, a picture came to me of him and Karen. He's back there taking freaking pictures with Karen. And so when he came back, I said, dang, it took you a long time. I said, so where you been? Oh, I was getting your bag. I said, oh, really? So I took the camera, and I said, well, what are you doing back there? we laughed, because he loved Karen. That's all he said. Now, because we have such a tight relationship, people like, oh, she ain't nobody but Karen.
Yeah, I'm nobody to him now. I'm just a sister.
You just Karen now. You own to him now, Karen.
Oh, he cursed me out now, y'all. It's out. Get off that phone. I'm tired of y'all talking on that damn phone now. So, you know.
I met him. He's cool guy.
I am a fan. I'm a big fan. I must say, Nellie and Lady Q, those are my. When I first heard Lady Q, I was like, dang, I like her. I love her voice. But me and Nellie, we go back, way back. So she's always been my number one. You know what I'm saying? As far as female singers. I haven't heard a lot of the newer ones coming up. I haven't heard them, and I haven't really seen them perform or anything. So I really don't know a lot about them. But I do know that they're all coming up doing a great job. But I can tell you that Nellie, Lady Q, Lacey, Calvin Richardson, TK Soul, Omar Cunningham, Big Allen, Terry Wright. I mean, you know, hey, I'm fans of all of those, and I listen to all of their music all of the time. Whenever I get in the car, I either got on Nellie, Lady Q, Dee Dee Simon, Terry Wright, Vic Allen, Charles Jones. You know, I got them all on. So those are my favorites. Those are who I'm fans. You know, you know, I'm really fans of theirs. You know, I love those people. Because I got a chance to hear the other one.
Now, y'all been in there. You've been singing at least for what, over 25 years, right?
Oh yeah.
Nellie, I know you've been singing about over 25 years too.
I'm getting ready to celebrate 35 years.
35 years. So are y'all treated with respect?
I am in a lot of cases, and it's some undercover disrespect. You know, people are not bold enough to come to me. But however, I think so. But you know, none of that bothers me. It used to when I was coming up, but I'm so solid now until it don't even bother me, Kevin. You know, all of that is over. I'm on to the next chapter now.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you, Karen?
I don't worry about the disrespect. They don't just, I'm like Nelly, they don't really just come straight out and, call themselves disrespecting. Like she
Yeah,
said, they throw the rock and hide their hands.
yeah,
But so I don't have to worry, I don't worry about it because
yeah,
if you ain't bold enough to come to me with it, then hey, I
yeah,
overlook it, I skip it. It ain't about nothing. I'm
yeah,
moving on next. I
yeah,
don't trip on the disrespect. Because one thing about me is I
yeah,
can stay at home, I ain't gotta go.
yeah, yeah. What about you, Lady
Excuse
Keith?
me, y'all. If I keep blinking out the damn screen, I'm trying to get something to drink
I was
and
finna ask
eat.
you what you drinking.
Don't worry about it. But anyway,
Are we boring you? Are we boring you? Because you keep getting your
hell
ass
no,
up. I'll
y'all
never
ain't
see you
for
get up
me.
this much on
I'm just,
somebody else. I'll never see
I
you
Uh-oh.
just
get
want
on
to make
Get
nobody
sure.
else's
Karen.
show like that.
Look here.
What you drink? Lie, what you
Hey,
drinking?
y'all rich. Y'all rich. I gotta work. I just left my job and I need to
The
relax.
live
So
is
if
a
I'm eating
mess.
pizza on here and drinking,
Do your thing,
I'm
y'all.
relaxing
Yeah,
while I'm talking to y'all. So
yeah.
Do your
don't
thing, y'all. Do your thing.
okay, don't worry about what Miss Lyde drank. Nelly, what
So
you
let me
drink?
so let me play devil's advocate for a minute. Okay. So just like what you guys been in the game for a while, just like when Michael Jordan came to the NBA and Larry Bird and them said, hey, we got to move out the way because it's new sheriff in town. Are there any artists that y'all see since y'all been in the business that long that come in and y'all say, you know what? That person got the it factor right there. That's the person right there. Is anybody just
Let
just
Quita
woo
speak
you
because we
over?
missed the last question. Quita, you can go first.
Go ahead,
Thank
Quinn.
you, Nelly.
No, because you have
Because I'm
missed
over here,
it. Live cut you
I'm
off.
over here trying to think like which artist do I think has the it factor?
Yeah, that you've seen that just a new artist that came in, you've been in for a little while. So you come in and say, you know what, that person has an it factor right there. As anybody, you don't have to say their name. I'm saying, is there anybody you saw? So you know what, that person has an it factor right there.
I am still searching.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still searching. I
Yeah.
haven't seen. If you're saying the it factor, meaning their
Stardom.
stage presence, their
Stardom.
everything about them
Yeah.
is on
Stardom.
point.
Yeah.
They're singing the song and they're not singing over their music and all
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet, Kevin.
Uh-huh. Have you
All
seen
of
one
the
of
artists
those?
that have the impact are already older artists that's
Okay.
already established. So I
Okay.
haven't seen. That's just my opinion now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is off the record, so I can
Yeah.
voice my
Of course.
opinion.
Yeah.
I
It's your
have
opinion.
not seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm still looking.
Okay.
I must say that I've seen Summer Wolf perform, and I think she has the it factor. I think
Okay.
she has what it takes to really make it work. I've seen
Okay.
her do great performances, and I've seen her also captivate the crowd. So
Okay.
I think Summer Wolf is one who pretty much has.
Are you and Summer Wolf in the can?
Not to my knowledge, I'm a wolf by marriage, and she is an actual wolf. So
Yeah.
I don't know if she's.
And they both live in the woods. I'm just kidding.
She may be some kin to the ex-husband
Yeah.
because I was a wolf by marriage. So
Mhm.
Okay,
I'm not
gotcha.
sure.
Uh-huh.
But we can be sisters.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What about you, Miss Travis? You seen anybody got the it factor?
Well,
Huh?
I see some great artists. I won't say that I haven't seen the it factor because, of course, the pandemic has kept me in because I always go out and support people a lot.
Uh,
But I've seen Summer Wolf grow. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? I've seen her
Yeah,
grow because I
she's
did a
definitely
show with
grew.
her years ago, and she was barely tapping. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But I've
Right.
seen her grow. I've seen Adrena grow, and I'm just listening to the new girl Lisa. And you know who can really sing? I haven't seen the it for her yet, but
Oh,
Portia has a great voice. And I
Portia.
don't think she's really gotten her just because she's been out in the business for a while. I mean, I can continue to name a lot of them because there are great artists out there, like Gender and a lot of them. But the thing is with the artists, what I want to express to them is that you cannot just sit to wait for anyone to do anything for you. Nobody ever did anything for me, but that's not why I wouldn't say that I wouldn't do it because if I can tell them anything to help them, I will. But the thing is, you got to
So
push you. You got to make you work. You got to get you to that next level. You know, because if you sit and wait, the years will go past you before you know it. But there are a lot of great artists out there, and I speak truly on that.
Yeah, and I agree with Nellie with Adrena too. Adrena, it does have the it factor because I've seen her perform too, and the girl is bad.
Adrena doing the blues now, baby.
Yeah, she is. The girl is bad. She can sing her butt off. So it's a lot of them because if you start calling names, everybody goes
right. Then you leave someone out, and I have no like.
Okay. This is a general question. Can everybody in Southern Soul sing?
No.
You are so bogus.
They can make noise.
I'm so wicked, Nelly.
I say he is so bogus for that one.
They can sing. I just don't think that everybody may not have a great. Everybody may not have a great voice, and they may be able to perform more so than they can sing.
They're more. That's right. They're more entertainers.
They're more entertainers than singers.
They can carry a tune, Kevin.
On that one.
They can carry a tune, Kevin. Some of them can carry a tune. And they're great entertainers. Doesn't mean that they're great singers.
Let Mr. Live answer that. Ask Mr. Live.
Mr. Live, can everybody in Southern Soul sing?
Huh?
You heard what I said? So look.
There are some I will tell you that I have seen. There are some that I have seen now. I'm not calling no names, but I say my famous words is they need to be on the usher board.
Yeah.
On who?
On the usher board.
Usher board.
See, I think that people need to really be honest, man. You know, if they keep talking about they want to compare Southern Soul to R&B. You know, they keep saying that Southern Soul is a new R&B. I don't think that. That's just my opinion. I don't think so.
It's not.
No, I don't think so. But the thing is, and I always ask them, name me one R&B singer who's got a record label behind them who cannot sing or perform. You can't name too many of them on the R&B side. You cannot, you know, and that's the reality that people don't want to.
You know what, Kevin? Yeah. There's a lot of people that people say can't sing, that they think they can't sing. It's just about establishing yourself, because I used to think Macy Gray couldn't sing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like that.
Yeah.
But you look at it. So I won't say that. I just won't answer that one. But anyway, Macy Gray, when she was out, I thought her voice was, but she made it unique. She made it unique for herself.
You pleading the fifth. Okay, but let me ask you a question. So all of y'all are vocalists. Go ahead, Lady Q.
Now I have to say, I like West Love voice. Now I love her voice. Only thing that I see in West Love more is she's more in the gospel field than she is in the blues, Southern Soul and blues. But I do like her voice.
That's another one of my babies. I be missing.
I like West Love.
I like West Love.
So y'all are vocalists. Y'all consider yourself vocalists?
Yes, professional.
I consider myself as an entertainer more so than a vocalist.
No, well, you might do, but you're a vocalist.
Me too.
I do. That's just me. That's just me.
No, you're a vocalist.
I've always been
Karen Wolfe
is a vocalist.
That anybody who knows me, that knows me well, they know. And I have told y'all this. I feel like I'm more of an entertainer than I am a vocalist. I do
both. Yeah, you do both. But so that leads me to this question. So do you focus more on, as an artist, when you go to a show, because you say y'all are fans, do you focus more on that artist that's on stage, their vocal performance or their entertainment?
Both.
Both?
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It'll be both for me.
Just the whole situation, because
they got to be able to sing. They got to be able to sing something.
Oh, yeah.
They got to be able carry that tune. You know what I'm saying? Although the entertainment is there, they can slide across the floor and roll on their back and do everything. But you still got to be able to sing.
Yeah, because you know why?
Well, Mr. Live, you ain't got to do that now. All you got to do is put your music behind your words behind your music and go with it.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
Slide all over the floor.
You know what though? I tell people
promoter fault.
But see, you can't put entertainment on the radio. You can't put entertainment on the radio.
Oh, you say that again. You're right.
So when people come to see you at your show, they hear your voice on the radio first before they see you out there kickboxing and stuff. They see that first. So my thing is this right here. Do y'all got a problem with people singing over their music at shows?
Yeah.
I don't think it's
That's
professional.
very unprofessional.
I don't think it's professional at all.
Yeah. I think it's cheating.
You saying
I have a
singing
problem
along
with
with
it,
the
but I don't-
song, singing? Oh my God!
I don't have a problem with it, but I don't think it's professional.
Any promoter shouldn't even allow that. And I only say that because
Exactly, Nellie.
if we're trying to get ourselves established as a unit, as singers in Southern Soul, that's not gonna walk. And that could be a stem in the project. You know, if you got people that are coming out and singing with the record, Lord have mercy.
That's just
But
like
they
some of the
promote,
R&B singers
but
that
the
lip sync.
promoters,
That's
the
right
promoters are trying to be the artist's friend, and then when they be their friend, they can do anything they want to. But you hurting the artist. I mean, you hurting the artist and the fans, because the fans want to hear the music. I don't want to be a promoter fan. I want to be a promoter's artist.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing is you're showcasing your talent. You're not showcasing your record when you're live.
Well, live, you know, sometimes it ain't all the promoter's fault. Sometimes it's the family fault that beef you up and make you think you're doing the right thing and you ain't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
That's true.
You got some family members talking about, oh yeah, see you, child, yeah.
She's jamming.
Somebody, God damn on it. You need to go on that show and do just that right there. That's what you need to do. No. And that ain't your friend, and that's not the right family member to boot.
No, exactly.
Wow. So let me ask y'all this question, right? The question in light of COVID, you know, because COVID been going on the last year, and a lot of folks ain't been shows. So now shows popping up every 2 days now. You see more and more artists on taking the social media. You know, is there a reason why y'all chose? Because I don't never see y'all on social media unless you're doing like a talk show or something. I never see y'all going live, you know, talking about, you know, you ready to go to the Bahamas or you ready to do this, or, you know, I never see y'all doing that. You know, is there a reason why y'all don't do that? Is it because you protecting your brand, or is there a reason you think more is better or less is better? Go ahead, Ms. Travis.
I used to do it for promotional purposes mainly when I would go live and stuff. I think I was the first person that went live right after the pandemic. But the thing is, if you on there every day, all day, I mean, everybody do their own thing. But the thing is, it can be damaging to your brand, providing that you have a brand.
Yeah.
If you don't have a brand, it can't hurt you.
Yeah.
You know, but I stay off because one thing about it, I don't do negativityness.
Yeah.
And that alone can put you in a category. You know, so you really want to stay as the professional person that you are. That's what my goals are. That's my intent. And I'll scout every once in a while and say hello to people. But I don't do, if you notice, I don't do it that much anymore.
Yeah, somebody said going live is marketing. Y'all agree or disagree?
Can I say this, Ken?
I agree. It's marketing to a certain extent. If you're doing something or you have a show that's coming up and maybe the promoter wants you to go live and do a video or something like that, or, you know, kind of help push the show, I have no problem with that, or no problem with going live, and, you know, but to go live and just tell all your business, tell you finna go to, I'm finna get ready to go to the store. I just want to get on here right quick, let y'all know I'm getting ready to go to the store. Anybody need anything done? You know, that's a little bit too much for me. But to promote and to market, yes, I absolutely agree with that, and that's what I'm on there for when I'm on there. Right. Or sometimes I'm on there just for entertainment, just, you know, to have fun with myself sometimes, you know. Other than that, nah. It's not, it's too much. I'm with Nellie, it's too much every day.
Yeah.
Can I ask you ladies something?
Go ahead, Lon.
Do y'all think Off the Record is a segment that is trying to be negative or anything like that? Because we getting a lot of back.
If they thought that, they wouldn't be on here.
You know, we getting a lot of back of people saying that we're trying to be negative or we trying to do this and do that.
That's people's opinion.
I think we just letting people tell their story. You get what I'm saying? So what do y'all think about Off the Record?
You just let them tell their story, or do you tell the story?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say my little shit now.
That's my
but I
point.
want
So
y'all
then
to
now
tell
you
this
ask
little
the
story.
question about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We ask questions about the artist, and we trying to find out things about the artist. And this show is for artists to come on here and tell their story. You get what I'm saying?
It's to tell their story and not to tell everybody else's story.
Exactly.
Right.
And not to bash each other and
That's right.
talk about each other. That's not the way.
Exactly. That
Those
is what
are the
off the record
interviews
is
that
about.
I think
those are the interviews
I
that I
think
stay away from.
Yeah.
I think that it's positive. It's positive in some ways. The reason why I think it's positive is because it gives our fans and even other artists and promoters the opportunity to see who we really are, other than on the
Really
stage. Because
are.
most of the
Yes.
time, when we're on the stage, all you see is us perform. We might take a few pictures and we're out. So this is the way you
Right.
get to know who we are for
Yeah.
real.
Right.
Well, here's
Well,
my
that's
take.
how a lot of people do know you, Quita.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
here's the deal. Here's the deal. Any I don't care what show it is, you should have to explain why you come on. That's number one.
Right.
Number two is, every artist has fans. I'm a promoter. I don't have no. Well, I got people that trust me to take their money and come to shows and stuff. But you guys have fans, and I think that the fans should see a different side of y'all other than on stage, because they never get to talk to y'all at a show. They're not going to talk to you because you're busy. You're on
I
stage.
talk to my fans all the
Yeah.
time. I take time
Yeah.
after every
Yeah.
show
Well,
to meet the great.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying, but they don't see this side of you right here. They're not going to see, you
That's
might
true.
see this stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
this
true.
is
They
a
don't.
great idea. It's awesome.
Yeah. So it's different, but the only time, only people that have issues is if you're the ones that's causing issues in the business. So of course, if you have trash or if you have baggage, then you're gonna have to carry that, and you can't be mad when somebody asks you about it. Especially if it's somebody else's truth is your truth. You can't be mad about that. You can't be upset. So, but I'm not gonna explain off the record, but the deal is that I pick and choose which artists come on this show. They might call. I said no, because everybody's not coming on off the record. Everybody's not.
Everybody ain't coming on here.
Everybody's just not fitting for this show. Maybe you're fitting for another show.
Okay.
But what I do is, I sit back and I listen. I listen to people, and there's always three sides to every story. Some things I won't even talk about. Some things I just won't even talk about because it's just not important to me to talk about certain things. But I want the fans to know the artist, because they always say, well, how is Nellie? I said, well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you my first encounter with Nellie, with K Young with Nellie. You remember when you met me, huh? You remember?
Tell me.
Huh? When you came to Harker Heights that time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the one word I had for Nellie was Kurt. C-U-R-T. C-U-R-T.
Wait a minute. What am I? Let me go.
What Kurt mean? What does Kurt mean?
Here we go. Let me get my phone.
That's word. Look, Nellie was rudely brief with me when she met me. She was rudely brief when she met me, because I was talking about, and she was just straight to the point. I said, oh, okay, so this Nellie. This Nellie. I called her when she was on going to them trying to discuss some business with her. She was really brief with me. But my thing is, my folks from Chicago, and like I said, I understand the lingo. I understand that. I got a word for you too, Miss Karen Wolfe, when I met you.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
See, Karen, you're non-verbose. Verbose, you know what that means? You don't talk that much. You don't talk that much.
Yes, you don't.
No.
So when I see you on stage, I said, well, Karen up there having a good time. But she don't take 2-3 words to nobody hardly. She
No.
And Lady Q was very bashful. Now she might have this little look on her face, but she is shy.
That motherfucker ain't bashful.
Bashful?
When I met Lady Q,
Now that's funny, kid.
when I met Lady Q was nervous. She was nervous. She was nervous when she met me. She didn't say too much.
Gave you that damn trick.
I was not nervous, Kevin. I was not nervous. It's just that I didn't know you. You have to get around a person for a while before I start talking. And ask Omar what his word was for Lady Q.
What did he say?
He said I was very brazen. So I asked him, and I looked at him and I said, "What the hell that mean?"
I'm talking about when I first met you. I mean, you might be you very cantankerous now, probably. But
What the hell is that? That's a big old word.
You probably be cantankerous right now.
Hey,
sounds like somebody got a sore on their mouth.
When I first met Lady Q, hey, when I first knew of Lady Q, it was like in a ZBT.
What?
ZBT situation, right?
What happened?
And I thought Lady Q was the world. I say, ooh, I don't know what nobody else knows, but I know that woman. That woman right there, somebody. So, if I don't know if you remember, Nellie, we had went to the after party over there in Houston. It was at the Red Rooster. Wasn't that many people there, but we was there.
Right.
And I came in there and I seen Lady Q and her white and everything. But what threw me off about Lady Q, because I thought she was like this prissy lady type of thing. Miss Lady say, I'm tired of these motherfuckers up in here. Because I said, what the hell?
Who said that?
I'm ashamed, Mr. Live. I'm ashamed.
These motherfuckers. I said, what? I said, I know goddamn well Lady Q ain't saying that. Lady Q said, I'm tired of these motherfuckers up in here. I said,
oh my God. Wow.
I thought Lady Q was like so. She is. Don't get me wrong.
I was bougie, Mr. Live. Did you think I was
lady? Don't get me wrong. She classy. She A1. But from my
I know when to use it.
She's sassy, classy, and she got ratchet on
these motherfuckers up in here. You know, she got that country twang to the motherfuckers. I say, what the
Take his camera, please. Take him off now. Take him off.
Lady Q said, I'm tired of these motherfuckers.
Harvey boy said, I remember that, Mr. Live. Harvey boy, don't hit me.
You remember that?
Yeah. You remember that? Yeah, she probably said,
I'm real. I am real. I am 100% real. I speak my peace. I'm not quick to bite my tongue. I have to catch myself because I say the wrong thing.
She is a classy woman from head to toe. When you see her, she don't look like. For me to say it, it was like me seeing Batman. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God!
Lady Q didn't just say that shit. Lady Q say, I'm tired of these motherfuckers up there. I said, what the hell?
Wow.
I said, I know Lady Q didn't say
I talk a lot of trash. I love to have fun. I never meet a stranger. I was hours to somebody I don't even know that name.
You know what, Lady Q? Don't nobody know that. But me, I ain't never said that before. But when you said that shit, I looked at you, Lady Q, real. I said, Lady Q, real.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Hey,
but see, that's
Kevin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Kevin. When I get ready to go out of town, my friends tell me, don't talk to nobody.
Wow.
Because they said I'm so friendly. Yeah, somebody will swoop me up.
Yeah.
It's just my attitude.
Hey, Lady Q, Mark Holloway said he thought you was bougie.
Really?
Wow.
Never. I couldn't be. I'm way too country to be bougie.
Yeah, he thought you was bougie.
I always get that I'm down to earth. You know, I don't talk much, but I do get that I'm down to earth. Are you real down to earth?
You are. Yeah, I got that. Yeah. So let me ask y'all a question. Tucker James is on here. What y'all think about Tucker James?
My boy.
Yeah,
my
dude.
That's my guy.
He's a cool guy, man.
Hey, Kevin, that's the one that I saw on the video saying, I'm not going on Kevin's show.
He did.
Going. He said he wasn't coming.
Right.
Hey, y'all remember back in the day when they had the cartoons, they had the Super Friends, there was the Justice League, they had the Legion of Doom. Y'all remember that? Y'all probably remember that. Y'all didn't watch the
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, Hey, this the Justice League over here.
The Justice League.
Talk about God, man. When I first met, me and Tucker was on the show together in Louisiana, and I first saw him, and everybody was hollering and screaming. I was like, "Who the hell is that little dude right there?" Everybody hollering over. What they hollering over that little dude for? Man, Tucker pulled his shirt off and walked that crowd. I said, "Oh, I see why they hollering. Okay, I see what they hollering."
I did one with them in Louisiana too, and I had just with Mike Tech, and he came up behind me, and I saw all the people running. The show hadn't even started. They running to the stage, and I thought they was running for me. Like, I just got up there and said one word, and now just went crazy.
I know, I got on stage and some of the hard out. They were just looking like, would she please hurry up and get off the stage? I got up there, man. They were hollering and screaming. I'm like, well, damn.
I'm gonna be the first artist to ever put him in a suit. He in Houston. I'm gonna get him.
I don't think you can do it live.
I'm gonna trap him. I'm gonna make him come to a luncheon, and I'm gonna fool him. I'm gonna put him in a suit, y'all. I'm gonna put him in a suit.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do it live.
I'm gonna put him in a suit. I promise God.
My brother made his life for himself. He ain't gotta wear no suit if he don't want none.
Yeah, he do.
That's right. He ain't gonna wear no suit. He ain't
gotta wear no suit.
But you know what?
I'm gonna be the first artist to ever put Tucker in a suit. I promise you. It may be 20 years from now, but I'm gonna put him in a suit.
But here's the funny part about being an adult and being in this business right here. You know, you have to talk to people to really know who people are. You know, you can't go by what somebody else say. Because
nobody else say.
That's a prime example. And I'm pretty sure before y'all met me, I bet y'all heard all kind of stuff about me. Before y'all
I didn't know you until you called me. I never heard of you.
What about you, Lady Q? What'd you hear about me before you met?
I didn't hear anything bad about you, Kevin.
You didn't?
They said you was cheap. They said you was cheap, Kevin.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yes, that's right. I did hear that. I heard that. Yeah.
That's what I heard.
When I told somebody, I said, Kevin Young called me and booked me. He cheap. They ain't gonna want to pay you. I was like,
But I tell you what, I done booked a lot of artists. I bet you can't name one artist who, whether or not I sold out a show, whether or not I broke even, that they didn't get paid by me. I put your money in an envelope and I give it to you. Not one artist can ever say that K Young never paid them. Because some
they say you don't pay, Kevin. They just said you cheap.
You
they say you don't pay.
In there. What you gave? $5, $10?
No. Whatever we agreed to is in the envelope.
That's why I said they didn't say he wasn't gonna pay you. They just said he was cheap.
But what's the definition of cheap? What's the definition of cheap? So when I go to a car dealership and they want to charge me $90,000 off a car, I said I'm not paying that. So I'm being cheap, or I'm trying to negotiate.
No, that ain't being cheap, Jackie. Come on now.
I'm negotiating. You gotta negotiate, and I'm pretty sure y'all
do that before the show is negotiate. That's
exactly. So, but don't y'all negotiate?
That's the purpose of you talking to, and that's the purpose of you talking to an artist representative.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. But most promoters don't want to talk to your representative.
Why not?
Because y'all feel like y'all can corner the artist.
No, you know why?
If you talk directly to them.
Why? You know why? See, a lot of y'all don't know what y'all representative or manager, whatever y'all want to call them. So if my thing is, if you ain't got but one hit, don't call me talking about a whole bunch of money. You can forget it. That's just me. If you ain't got, so what you gonna sing after the one hit? What you gonna sing after the one hit?
Hey, Cam, listen to me on this one. That one hit may be the one. It's Southern Soul.
Nope, that ain't gonna work.
So Kevin, how many hits do you think? Coliseum got? How many hits do you think Willie Clay got? How many hits when they first started? I'm just saying. Okay. So
I'm just saying, but when you first start off, and y'all know the business, you have these artists that call you and say, "Hey, I want to come to your show." Okay, I said, "Well, my show is already done," and they want to give me a price. How you gonna give me a price and you didn't call me and want to be on my show that's already? It don't work that way. No. But
I can understand that, Kevin, if they call and ask to be on the show.
But what I have never done. No artist has never done a promo for me. whether you knew or not. I paid you when you came here because I respect your craft. I respect, you know, you go in the studio, man. So I'm not gonna ever ask you to come here for free. Never. I don't care if you just came out. If I like your music, I pay them something to come here. But I'm not gonna pay you a whole bunch because don't nobody know you, and you're not really putting no asses in the seats. That's just that.
So your purpose for bringing them is to give them a chance, or you just give them because they're cheap?
I'm giving them a chance. It's twofold. I'm giving you a chance, you know, for you to get on the stage. It's already paid for. Number one, it's already paid. So if I got Nellie, I got Karen, I got you, and I got Calvin and Tucker, and somebody called me and want to get on the show, that show is already paid for. So but if you have some music I like, I say, okay, well, it's fine. You can come down, but you can do two things. You can get on the stage, get some exposure. And then if you got one song that everybody like, bring your CD, bring your shirt, and sell your products and make you more money. See, a lot of promoters won't even do that. They'll say, no, you just can't come, period. So that's what I do. I try to give them opportunity. But when they say cheap, no, I'm a businessman. This ain't all I do. Southern Soul is not all I do. I sell houses, cars, I do all that. I don't negotiate. So if you tell me 10 grand, I say, no, I'm not gonna pay that. But I tell you, I bring you back 3 times a year. We negotiate. So there's 3 checks, you know, you're gonna get throughout that year. Versus you telling me 10,000, I said no, I'm not gonna do it. So now you didn't forfeit the whole 10 grand. So you got to be
3 checks a year is 3,500, and
yeah,
300 for three months out of a year.
Yeah, but 3 times a year, it might be 4 months apart. You know, but it's still. I mean, you got to be able to negotiate because certain areas don't hit hard like other areas do. Y'all know that. Y'all been in the business. You know, Nellie, you might go to Mississippi and you might have 500 people there, but you might come to Temple, Texas, and you might have 2 people in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to tell people one size shouldn't fit all in Southern Soul. It shouldn't fit all. You know where you hot at. And I talk to a lot of artists. I talk to Tuck, all them guys. They understand that. They know where they hot, they know where they're not. Right. So if I can talk to a Calvin Richardson or Tucker, them guys, and they can negotiate, and those are the 2 top paid artists in Southern Soul. Them 2 right there, Calvin Richardson and Tucker. Calvin Richardson and Tucker.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Those are the 2 top tier on the male side that draw. Period. Now if you put them on a flyer, they're gonna draw 500-600 people by themselves, and y'all know this, you know. So, but if they can negotiate, then everybody else should be able to negotiate. But if you don't, then I don't understand why you're in business, because everybody negotiate, you know. So, but yeah, they say I'm cheap, but I pay people. I pay people. Yeah. So y'all telling me that one size fit all. So your price is the same coming in the United States. That's what y'all telling me.
Tell me what?
So you telling me your price is the same for throughout the 50 states?
No, not throughout the 50 states. It depends on how far you got.
Yeah.
No, everything is negotiable. We give you a break just like you give us a break.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah, you have to do that. You have to. But see, some people, and I understand where y'all coming from too. You got some promoters who just don't have no money and just want to do door deals. You know, just want to just go off the door. And then I think that's a disservice to y'all that if you done drove all the way down to Killeen, Texas from Florida, you know, and I only sold 10 tickets. You know, I think that's a disservice to the artist.
But you know what, Kevin? Yeah. I did all of that. You know, and if it's anything, even with other artists, there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you get your start. Yeah. You know, to do the door. I've done doors numerous occasions and didn't want to, but it was more money than I had then. Yeah. You know, and it wasn't always a win situation, but there have been win situations.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying if you agree to that, that's fine. But if I say, Nellie, I'm gonna pay you X amount of dollars, right? And then you come in, and then I say, you know what? I don't have your money because I ain't sell no tickets. I don't think that's fair.
No, that's bad business.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. I don't care if I sold 2-3 tickets. I still should pay you what we agreed to pay. You know
my money should not be predicated on your ticket sale.
Exactly. So
that's right.
So that's what I try to bring. I try to bring some honesty and some integrity to the game because, like I said. And you can go on my page and look at all the shows I've done in 18 and 19, 17, 18 and 19. Huh? They said what? Oh, and there's never one artist, and I done booked both booked Karen and Lady Q. I done booked both y'all. Nellie, I ain't never booked you yet because of COVID. But whatever we agreed upon, I paid y'all exactly what I said we're gonna agree upon. And I treat y'all like stars. I'm at the hotel, I meet you at the hotel, I make sure you don't have no issues with the room.
You treat us like stars. Are we stars? Are we not?
Of course. Well, some of y'all are. Some of y'all are, and some of y'all aren't.
All three of y'all are stars.
Thank you,
Well,
Lord.
thank you.
Thank y'all.
Outstanding.
Hey, look, I'm being honest. Some of y'all who have been in the game, when I say in the game, I mean a year or two, whatever. Y'all kind of establish yourself, But you have these artists that's coming up now that's why I was asking y'all about the respect level. Because you might can out-sing somebody, but are you gonna pay your dues? Are you required to pay your dues? How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel that these artists coming up should pay their dues, or should they just, if they just good, they should just shoot up to the top?
It's not about it. It's go ahead. I'll go ahead and speak, Karen.
Well, these days, back in the day, they used to say you need to pay your dues, you need to pay your dues. But these days, if you get one hit record, that's gonna shoot you to the top anyway, regardless of whether you pay your dues or you don't pay them.
And that
should be your one hit record. It's gonna shoot you to the top, dues or no dues. Mm-hmm. But back in the day, that's the way we had to come up. You had to pay your dues. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, the game has changed so much. Until nowadays, ain't no dues got to be paid. You just got to have a hit song.
So do you?
Pretty much in Southern Soul, yes.
So Lady Q, do you have a problem where you go in the lineup? Do you have a problem with that?
No, I don't, because I'm gonna do my show.
Okay.
Whether I'm at the beginning, I'm at wherever I'm at. I'm gonna do my show. The person behind me better be ready to bring, because I'm gonna leave it all on the stage when I finish.
You heard me.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with now. I do believe there's a such thing as respect, but we don't always get that, so it don't bother me where I go. I can come first or I can come last. It don't matter. I'm somewhere in the middle. It don't matter to me.
Yeah. So I think cupidity is first and foremost now with these artists. I think cupidity.
Say that word again, please.
Cupidity.
I got my dictionary.
So that was one of the hard ones there.
I think they more focus on greed first. That's what cupidity means greed. I think they more so focus on that now. The up and coming artists now, to do like a million things, be just to be seen, to be known too much, than to focus on the music. Because a lot of the music they put out, when they put out back to back music,
that can kill your brand, because it's not giving the people time to listen to what you got coming out. And a lot of people rush to. You all see, I haven't did anything in a long time, but I got stuff packed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, because Sexy Man is going to move forever. Baggett is going to move forever. Slappy Weave-Off, and a lot of others that people have heard. But the thing is, you got to, even with you earning a hit record, you still got to push it. You got to work.
Southern Soul.
I didn't have somebody to help me. I did this struggle all by myself, and I'm proud of it, because I'm able to have a voice for myself now. Mm-hmm. And that's what everybody needs to do.
So somebody got a question. What's the question? Somebody said it as either one, have either one of y'all ever performed and not got paid?
Many times. Many a time.
Oh, I have performed. Plenty of times. Yeah.
Wow.
But it wasn't. It was meant. I knew I wasn't gonna get paid. But have I ever performed and supposed to got paid? No, they're gonna give me my money. Cause I might act a fool up in here.
You gonna put a lacy on? You gonna put?
What you gonna do, Q?
They gonna give me my money.
Well, baby girl, I can just say you've been blessed, because you would hope that they would give you your money. Because unless you kill them, you can talk shit all you want to. If they ain't gonna pay you, they ain't gonna pay you.
Well, I ain't never had an incident like that.
That's what I said. You've been blessed. You have been blessed.
I've been blessed. I guess I have been blessed.
I done sent the big popo in after mine and still didn't get no money. So
no, the popo had to come and get me.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna be in jail.
I don't have that problem anymore, but I went through it.
I know Lady Q got a gun.
You
I'm gonna be in jail.
You got to learn to do contractual work, and we be so desperate sometimes. And I say we because I was too. Yeah. And then you trust them. At the end of the day, they don't give you your money. Now you ready to peel somebody's head and they gone.
Yeah.
But I can say this. I have dealt with a few promoters who didn't pay me, but they came back and made it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
There
that
you go.
I've had that to happen too. That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Well, my
They
opinion,
came back and made it right.
they should have made it right as soon as you walked off that stage. That is my opinion.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They should have made it right
What
then.
y'all think about promoters who think they got it but ain't got it but trying to do it? You feel what I'm saying? Like the promoter that
So what
said,
you-
I got this.
No, lies. I'm gonna know whether they got it or not before I leave my house. Cause see, you go. First of all, you got to let me know you got it when we do that contract. Cause I can tell you from the jump. Now they know I don't get paid now. Now that was back when I was first starting. But now,
right.
When you learn better, you do better. I know when you
That's
got
right.
it and when you ain't got it. Because when you start shooting the bullshit and trying to put me out, first of all, I don't hold no dates for nobody. I don't hold no dates. If you ain't got your money ready to pay that deposit,
Move on.
to hold that date, then we ain't got no deal. Sorry.
Move on.
Next.
Because they will sit there and hold you and advertise you and not use you.
Yes.
Now
That is true.
for
They'll
not
throw you on a flyer and never pay you.
Yeah.
They'll pay you on the flyer and you don't get
kind of money holding dates for people. Just hold out until such and such, and I'm gonna send you your deposit. I'm gonna say, just hold up. I'm gonna send you your deposit. Never get the deposit, never get the date, none of that. And then I done held that date, and I'm talking about I told other promoters, no, I got this date booked already. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So then I done lost that date. One year I lost so much money doing that. So from that point on, I don't hold no dates. If you ain't got the money, when we do the deposit, when we do the contract, send me my deposit. The day I send you my contract, and I tell every promoter, if you ain't ready, if you ain't got your deposit in hand, you will not get that contract. I ain't sending no contract because if you ain't ready to send the deposit to hold the date, then we ain't got no business done.
That's the whole purpose of the deposit.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
it's not guaranteed because in the process of that, a lot of times they're looking for someone else, to get, but they know who, if they called you first, they know that you can carry. But I mean, and I'm not pouring salt on no promoters. I appreciate all of them, because we do get work from them. But, sometimes you just have to knowledgeably be prepared, to handle situations. And this is why I don't have to do any of that anymore. I don't have to talk to promoters because they always seem to think that I had a big mouth because I spoke my truth. I spoke what I felt. You're talking about me. You're talking about bringing me to sing for you. So, okay, we're going to have to make this thing right. I'm not going to walk up in here and you don't have my money. I had to learn that. And one girl in Mississippi paid me and went back to her PayPal account and told them that she didn't authorize the payment, and her bank overtold her and took my money back that I had went and performed for. And I'm still looking for that BITCH to whoop my ass. I'm
Now I have my mouthpiece in with some Vaseline.
I'm sorry. It hit
some
me.
That's right, Nellie.
and a ring manager for her motherfucking ass.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out because I have seen and I know for a fact that it is artists out there who will allow somebody to put them on the flyer knowing damn well they're not going to be there. So you got these people that's paying for tickets to see you. So now they're mad at Nellie because Nellie allowed K Young to put her on the flyer, but she knows she's not going to be there because I asked her, hey, I need you on this flyer so I can sell some tickets. I'm gonna give you $500. So now I'm pissed off all these people. So now they mad at Nellie.
That's right. That's bad. That's bad.
It's totally illegal to advertise anybody or anything without them with not having a contract. It's just totally wrong. And I think we're the only ones that do that in the Southern Soul area. I haven't seen it where anyone, even on the blues scene, I haven't seen them just throw people up there and not talk to them. You
cannot put me on a flyer if I don't have a deposit. You cannot do it.
That's business.
That's the legal part of it. That's legal. It's illegal any other way.
You cannot do it because if you change your mind, you don't put me on that flyer, you change your mind, and I ain't got no deposit. And the people, like you said, K Young, they gonna be mad at me. They ain't gonna be mad at me.
That's right, because they expecting to see you.
I didn't show up.
Or
That's right.
or this right here too. I have seen it where the artists show up. You know, they give you a deposit. You show up. Oh, I ain't got the rest of your money. So Karen ain't performing. No, Karen is up there and say, hey, I'm not gonna perform because this joke ain't got my money. And all them people gonna be mad at Karen when she right there. I just saw her here, so she just getting her car because they be lying. They'll say, well, she just didn't want to perform. No,
Mr. Live, what is Mr. Live doing down there?
Look. What are you doing?
What is Mr. Live doing?
That has happened to me. And
boy, that was looking like something else, not your hand. What was
I know. I was like, wait a minute.
How would you deal with something like that if you show up to the show? I gave you a deposit, right? You show up to the show and I say I ain't got the rest of your money, but you got 300 fans ready to see Nellie, Lady Q, and Karen. So do you actually go up there and perform, or you get up there and say, hey, I'm gonna sing one song because this promoter ain't got the money?
That happened to me.
I would sing one song, Kevin.
Okay.
I would go up and I would explain to my fans and let them know I appreciate them coming out to support me. And I'm going to tell them that they don't have my money. And I'm going to sing them one song and leave the stage.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
I will go up and explain, but I will not perform.
I would sing them one song.
I was told to do that before when this other guy was booking me. He said, well, you go out and just tell the fans that the promoter haven't paid you your money. And me feeling sorry for him, well, I'll check. Now, you can fight a check. So I said, okay. He said, you just bring the check and I'll have it covered by Monday. I went up and did the whole show and I got stuck with that check. That's why I don't accept checks today. But I got stuck with it. And the guy had given me false information. I'm going to tell you how great I am when it comes to my money. I found him. And unfortunately, I found him in the VA hospital. He had a stroke. And that's the only thing that got me off of him, because I called him that day and he didn't even know who he was talking to. I say, how are you? Oh, well, I'm trying to make it. I had a stroke. I'm trying to get home for Thanksgiving. I say, you got any money? He said, who is this? And he went to
You should have pulled the plug on. You should have pulled the plug on this
motherfucker. Well, and I just left it.
Dang, Mr. Live.
Wow. So Karen, you said you ain't gonna perform at all.
I'll explain to my fans, but I'm not gonna perform because he forfeited his part of the contract, so mine is not involved too. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
It takes an explanation to the fans. I think that would be fair.
Yeah, it's fair enough to explain it to the fans.
Yeah,
that I'm not performing because he didn't fulfill his part of the contract. So I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to perform. Hopefully, y'all, I'll make it up to you next time. But to perform, no, I'm not gonna do it. But actually, not to be honest with you, I have done it. I did do it one time, but it was for a person that I knew very, very well. Okay. It was for somebody that I knew very, very well, and I actually had my band with me, and my band agreed to do it because they said, you know what? It's not these people's fault because we didn't get paid. So don't put a sour taste in the people's mouth. They're here to see you. Let's go and do it. And me and my band got up and we performed. I did it once. It once.
Now, do you make it? Now, can that promoter make amends with you and book you again?
Yeah, he make it right, but he got to pay me all my money.
Yeah, he make it right.
Yeah. What about you, Nellie?
Well, I do it this way. I don't sing until I get paid for my other half. When I get to my show, my money is in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
if he make it right, but he can make it right, but he got to pay me every dime up front before I go for it.
I say the same thing.
I've had that to happen. I did that before with promoters that I can trust. Yes.
Yeah.
I've done that. As a matter of fact, I did it for a promoter and he made it right like 500 times more.
Okay.
So I respected that. Hey, we can work together as promoters and stuff.
Promoters, if you ain't got the money, stop booking folks.
Somebody echoing. Somebody got their phone on. They echoing. Somebody echoing over there.
Hello.
I say promoters, if they ain't got the money, stop booking people.
You said what, Live?
If promoters, if you don't have the money, stop booking folks.
Yeah. So look, let me ask y'all a couple more questions. Are y'all very selective on which shows y'all choose to perform on? Because I asked that question because I think you can oversaturate yourself in this market because Brother Soul is not voluminous. It's not big at all. I mean, it's not. So do y'all feel that?
Somebody is echoing.
Yeah, somebody echoing live. You got your phone on? Live, that's probably your phone, live. Live.
Live look like he froze again. Oh.
Was it
Yeah,
him?
that was, it was live.
Okay, so the reason why I asked that because a lot of times you can oversaturate yourself in the market. So do y'all pick and choose which shows y'all can go on, how many shows y'all can go on a year? How do y'all determine that?
No, I don't pick and choose. I don't pick and choose, but I don't go into the same area back to back to back. I don't do that. No,
that's not.
I don't pick and choose what shows I go on, but I definitely don't go on, more than twice a year. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Same spot.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times, like my hometown, I can always go back. They just be waiting on me whenever. But I just move around, and a lot of promoters are smart that way. A lot of times, now if I was a Tucker James, I could be on every show, every day, every minute, every hour. They're gonna be there no matter what.
Man, don't nobody want to see Tucker like that.
Huh? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do want to see my brother. Yes, they do.
Tucker and Lord forbid, Calvin can go back to the same place this next night and still pack the house.
Tucker and Calvin, they the man. I mean, I gotta say,
popularity is everything. We have our popularity, but ours is just still here. It's not where they are.
Yeah.
But
trust me. When they hear y'all name, they showing up too. For the females, they showing up.
Oh, no doubt. Like I said, I have a lot of fans, and they're true fans. And we're always communicating one way or another.
Tucker said I'm hating on him.
He is, bro. He hating on
you, Tucker.
He hating on you, bro.
Hey, Tucker J said I'm hating on him. Tucker, don't nobody want to see Tucker, man. They tired of seeing Tucker.
Yes, they do want to see my brother.
Yeah. So look, so he said I'm being he said I'm being a hater. Yeah, I call that misanthropic. That's what I call that. But
God, it's what?
Ain't nobody been no hate on trade about that. Yeah, but hold up. I seen Tucker. Y'all got any questions? Tucker sells tickets.
Somebody asked a question, Kevin.
Get off here. What's the question?
Somebody asked the question, who wrote Lumberjack? Mark Holiday asked the question, and I want to tell him.
Okay.
Jeter Jones wrote Lumberjack, and Slack, Ronald Jefferson produced Lumberjack. Matter of fact, Ronald Jefferson and Jeter Jones did my whole album, Class in Session. And salute to Jeter Jones and Ronald Jefferson.
Okay, for, next question.
Writing my stuff. Kevin, don't cut me off, Kevin. Don't you cut me off, Kevin.
Next question. Okay. Yeah, they wrote it. Okay, next question.
I'm going to get close to the screen like Nellie.
Next question. Who was that?
There was a question on here.
Where?
Lady Trucker said, why didn't Lady Q stay with Jeter Jones?
Lady Trucker said, why didn't you stay with Jeter Jones, JP?
Well, my time was actually up.
Your contract expired? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Lady Trucker, her contract expired and she didn't renew it. But you had the option of renewing it though. Yeah, okay.
I did, but I didn't choose to.
Yeah. But let me ask y'all this question right here as artists, Now, Karen, I know you signed with a label, right? Mm-hmm. So why would other artists sign with other artists? What would be the benefit of that?
I don't understand it myself. I really don't. I know quite a few other artists who have artists. I can't get the understanding with that. I really don't. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Miss Nellie? Would you sign with another artist?
Never.
Yeah.
Kevin, I think when you know better, you do better.
I would have, but it's a conflict of interest because I've even learned with hanging with artists that a lot of times if you with artists that are really not known or whatever, over the years, I mean, it's like jealousy is developed, hatred is developed. You know, you try to help people, and sometimes they just can't be helped because now they're trying to be you and they can't be you. You know what I mean? So I don't think that would work for me.
Yeah.
I don't know about others, but it wouldn't work for me.
To me, you know, I play devil's advocate. You know, if you're an artist I'm signed with you, but I sound better than you, so you're not gonna really try to push me.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna really try to push me. You know what I'm saying?
And that was my thing, Kevin. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
That's why I said when you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
Because I don't care who the artist is. If you're on a label with another artist, ain't no way they're gonna let you pass them. They're not gonna push you to your full capacity because they don't want you to pass them.
Yeah. And that's the whole purpose is for people to try to get someone that they figure is really moving so that they can move themselves, but they have not your best interest at heart.
Yeah, the benefit of it all is for you to help them grow as well. Because once you start growing and they get all of your crowd, you know, you're helping them draw people as well. That's why a lot of the artists they jump on the song, they do a collab with you. Because you're gonna now get them into your areas.
Yeah.
Every area that you reach, they're gonna reach.
Yeah.
And then it could also be a conflict of interest because if the promoters like the one artist and they're not that crazy about the other one, then the other one is gonna feel left out, you know, because they're not getting booked, you know what I'm saying? Or they gonna automatically want to go on the same show with that one, and they just can't always go to the same place, you know. So
I mean,
but how do you find the time? You know, if you already are artist yourself, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
when you do a lot of collabs, I think so if you got a collab, if you and Nellie collab together and it's a hit song, so the fans gonna want to hear both of y'all. So that means
and
that
if
both
it's a hit, the fans will hear both.
Yeah, so but a lot of collabs I see is one person singing the whole song. You know what I'm saying? It's like one or if it gets to that person's part, they cut it off. You know what I'm saying? That's just I don't understand.
Well, that's when somebody's doing it individual. That's why it's not so great to always collab because you can't never really get together like that. And it's the same way with the song that Ice Bucket I did. Now he's coming more on my shows, you know, to do the song because I got it like that, you know, where it's just no big deal. And there were shows he did where he can do the whole song, but there's not shows that I've done where I can do my part. I would have to do the whole song, and that wouldn't be pertaining to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but, it's kind of tough, but once you got a record, like I said, and that's a hit record, it's just still making its ways.
Yeah,
it's making its ways.
Hey Kevin, Victoria Stones asked, why don't we come to the West Coast, like Washington State, somewhere like that? Why don't Southern Soul come to those states?
Well,
I
don't think the no promoters are booking us in those areas.
Yeah, they got to get a promoter out there.
Yeah, you have to ask the promoters that one.
Yeah.
And then too, the fans have to request us too when they find out who the promoter is.
Well, for one thing that I knew about the West Coast and Washington, like Seattle, they're doing more blues than it's no Southern Soul. California's picking up on Southern Soul. Vegas is picking up on Southern Soul.
Yeah.
There's a young lady in Vegas that plays at one. I guess she's still at the casino, but she does everything of Nellie Travis. So my music is out there wide open.
Somebody got a question. Big J said, "What quality would a new artist have to have for you to do a record with them?"
Say it again.
They said
one quality for me, they got to be able to sing.
Yeah.
Well, even if they can sing,
our voices need to be compatible.
And they are a new artist, I don't think that's the time to collab in the first place. They're trying to establish themselves. And
what quality of the artist? What did you say, Kevin?
I said, what quality do artists have to have for you guys to do a record with them? A new artist.
A hit record. I mean, I'm just saying that's pretty common. I mean, Pretty
Somebody
common.
said,
I'm not saying nobody can't. There are quite a few artists that have asked me to do a collab with them, and I think about it. I still think about it, but there's a lot of things that I'm doing now that is kind of causing me not to have time to even think about it, because I'm still pushing some stuff that I've been pushing since before COVID.
okay.
And it has to come out right. I'm not just gonna throw it out. It's got to come out right. And when it comes out, anytime you put it out there right, it's gonna be a hit, no matter what. And I say that because you can push an instrumental, and it can go to the top of the world. It don't even have to be vocal. It's just a matter of you getting it heard, because after it played for so long, somebody's gonna like that site. Somebody's gonna like it. And even with people's voices, I hear people saying, "Oh, that nigga can't sing. He can't do that." But I think everybody's unique in their own way. It's just a matter of how they deliver it and get it over to a hit, to make it a hit.
Yeah, somebody asked a question: How many songs should an artist have out and push at the same time? In y'all professional opinion?
Well, on the Southern Soul scene, I think they should take time and put them out. In the R&B world, is different. They play one record to hell, and then they finally put the album out. But if you put too many out, and I'm saying this from experience, when the Bag It Up album came out, they only played Bag It Up. But if you listen, well, you don't have to listen to that album, because I'm getting ready to come out with a lot of the stuff that people have not heard. So they miss a lot of greatness by you by you just putting it all out at once. People miss some of your greatest stuff, that could be hit for other people. And they don't get a chance. They playing that one or that two songs that they like so well.
Right.
What do you think, Karen?
Well, I actually feel like you can only, well, not you can only, I would say one song at a time, because when you send your music to all of the DJs, if you send more than one song, this DJ gonna be playing this song, this DJ gonna be playing this song. They gonna play what they like. They ain't gonna play what the people like. They gonna mostly play what they like, and then what is truly your hit ain't gonna catch, because ain't nobody on the same page. But if you push that one song to everybody, all of the radio, all the DJs, all the internet DJs, if you push that one song to everybody, then everybody's on the same page, which can make the song grow bigger and bigger, because everybody's on the same page. And and like she said, until that song grows up, or wears out, then go to the next song. And because if you push in more than one song, you stand a chance of missing what is truly your hit.
Oh, okay. So, you say what? Are y'all? Somebody asked, are y'all intimidated by upcoming artists?
Oh no,
never.
No,
never.
I
don't have sense enough to be intimidated. I ain't got that kind of sense.
What's for you?
I don't even think about it, because I'm so busy. I don't mind helping people and talking to people a lot, but I don't even think about it. And if that's the case, then I don't know it. And that's
absolutely. I just feel like it's room out here for everybody. That's
that's right.
Because the promoters are gonna book who they want. The DJs are gonna play who they want to play, whoever they like anyway. So it doesn't matter. You can be intimidated all you want. If they coming out, they coming out. What's for them is for them. What's for you is for you. So none of that intimidates me at all.
No intimidation for me at all.
Me either. No jealousy. None of that. No.
Somebody's trying to say, if you have too many songs out here, are you not competing with yourself by doing that? Chance of any song is breaking is slim.
Huh?
She said if you have too many songs out there, are you not competing with yourself? People just put out songs.
Right.
She said by doing that,
Yeah, and it messes. I'm gonna tell you something. It messes it up for the artist too, because when they do that, when they put a song out every week, they're looking for every artist to put another song out every other week, and I ain't got time for that. Play the one song and let that song be hot enough for you, because I ain't going in the basement and making a song every night. I'm sorry.
I just think it's crazy to put that many songs out back to back to back. You have some people that's putting out 5 or 6 albums, and hell ain't not one song on the album hit. Not one out of 5 and 6 songs. Sometimes you
Not
have
now
1 or 2
one.
songs that's a hit, but you done put out 6 and 7 albums.
And then,
So I just think you're overflooding yourself.
And then
I think you need to give it time.
Want you to come out with a new song. Oh, you can just put a song out, and the next week they'll say, "You got anything new?"
They new?
Yeah, I got the very song I just sent you last week. Yeah, that's what's new. Straight
I
up.
just feel like you need to give your songs time to grow. You know, time to hit.
And they don't.
You shouldn't just overflood. Some songs take longer to grow than others. I don't feel like you need to overflood yourself.
And you take that one song and you push it far as it can go.
Yeah.
Then you drop something else. If you see that's not really working, you drop something else.
Then you drop
You
something
can
else.
drop too much trying to compete.
Yeah.
You can drop too much. You can lose a lot trying to compete.
Yeah,
Just
you
do
can.
yourself, be you.
Yeah, you do. You have all them songs. Don't nobody listen to that trash? I'm sorry. My
What'd
bad.
you say, Quita? I missed it.
I said you have all them songs, all them albums. Don't nobody listen to that trash. When you pass that over to a DJ, he gonna pick the one that he thinks is it, and he gonna get rid of all the rest of that list. They don't want to hear all that.
Oh gosh.
I'm just being real.
I think a lot of
That's why
a lot of people on here.
Y'all should be just
Lebrato on here, Crystal Thomas, Tucker, Jay Tutter, Tesla Nate, DJ Cowboy, Lady Trucker, Rodney DePaul, D'Amico, Damo, Stacey Adams, Mika, Mark Holloway. There's a lot of folks on here. I just want to acknowledge them.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, DJ TC Morgan is on here. Somebody said
Hello,
Mr.
TC.
Sexy Man is still hot. Somebody said Mr. Sexy
It's
Man
still hot. Yes, it is.
You know what?
ain't
It's
going
one of
nowhere.
those. It's one of those songs like that Lennon Williams song.
Lennon
Girl,
Williams
you
song,
know
that's right.
I love you.
Yeah.
And the greatest
Well,
thing
Kevin,
is because kids are growing up singing that slang part of it. What's your name?
Kevin.
So it's longevity on it.
Yeah. What's up, Lady Q?
If you think about it, how many albums did May put out? How many? They still eating. They still eating.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't putting out no more songs. And they still eating off of it.
I've been working on Man Enough to Leave since 2009.
Yeah. Well, okay.
The Don
is on here. The Don is on here. The Don is on here. So
hello, the Don. I met him for the first time.
So let me ask y'all another crazy question. So would y'all do your own show? Would y'all act as promoters and do your own show?
Yeah.
Definitely. I got some coming up. Yeah. I'm working on some.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So am I.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how some hey, that's how you don't wait on no damn promoter to do nothing for you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're gonna be in Houston,
Sometimes
Texas.
that's what we have to do.
Texas, come on out.
And especially
especially
with females, you got to push it because, as you said, it's a dominating. We're dominating over. So I mean, it's worth a try. You know, I did like a few intimate series with just me and Lenny Williams, and it was off the chain. And it would be at least about 400 to 700 people there. And that would be something somebody can do to put together for themselves. It's just a matter of working. You can't just sit still. If you want it to work, you got to go for it.
Oh, they loving y'all. The P-line, they loving y'all. They said these ladies come ready tonight. Mark Holloway said, can you book him, Lady Q? And Gerald Ford said, hey, Lady Q.
Why talking this damn?
Hey, hello.
Mark Holloway, that's my buddy.
Well, I'm in the process of doing my 5th annual Ida Taylor reunion, community reunion. And so I will be reaching out to some artists.
Karen said Miss Nancy Vickers said she's your special fan on him.
Who?
Miss Nancy Vickers.
Yes, that's Mama Nancy. Hey, Mama Nancy. That's my baby. That's my heart. That's my heart right there.
You know what? See, I love these type of interviews where you just talk, you be expressive. At the same time, you be respectful of people's opinion. You know, you don't have to use your opopportunistic proclivity to say certain things.
That one hit me like a
Let me see what that
is. We could have easily leaned toward that. We could have, but we did not. You know what I'm saying? So we just kept it 100% professional. But like I said, if you don't have a history of doing something, then you can have a professional conversation. But if you're constantly involved in stuff, nobody wants to talk, because all this that's going to drown out the whole conversation right there. That's going to drown out everything because the people want to know, and this is that type of show. So hold on. Tucker says, so why wouldn't y'all do an all female artist show and show the promoter that it can work? He said he's just asking. Tucker James.
Hey, tell Tucker why don't you be the promoter?
Me and Tucker, we'll promote it.
Come on, brother. Now let our brother MC it. Let our little brother MC the show.
We'll promote it.
No, Tucker's the man with the plan. He got money in his hand.
Yeah. Let our little brother MC the all female show. They'll come just to see him anyway.
I'll endorse that. He said, Adrian Hester said, I'm going to do one.
All right.
I met Hester the first time too at Crystal's.
I'm waiting on you, Hester. I'm waiting on you. I asked Lady Q about you. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Adrian's down there in Shreveport. He's a good guy. He's a good friend of mine. He's a retired guy. Jazzy Lee told me she got ADHD. Jazzy, get off.
She got what?
She got ADHD.
Hey, Tucker said he'll do it. Tucker, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. He said he'll do it. We can call him tomorrow. So I'm gonna call him tomorrow. We're gonna set it up.
Let's do it, LeBron. Let's do it.
Set it up. Yeah, we're gonna set it up. Stacey Adams said he'll book him and try it. Stacey Adams said it too.
Awesome.
Yeah. But see, that's what it's all about. We can get together and we can all.
That's what it takes, Stacey. You gotta believe in it. You gotta believe in it.
But the people who got some damn sense got to get together. Not these people who are obsequious. Stay away from them people.
The people that what?
Obsequious.
There
was no
My book.
Kevin, I need you to text me all of those words and the definition so that I can broaden my in my speaking.
Look at live.
If you stop stealing your neighbor's Wi-Fi, you need to go and steal their Wi-Fi so you can stay on air.
Let me tell you something, Tucker. Don't mind your business, Tucker. Mind your business. Me and my old lady had a situation. She didn't want me to borrow the computer tonight. I had to wait till she go to sleep. Don't worry about it.
He got to follow orders. He got to follow orders. But look,
K9 said he'll try.
Yeah.
Come on, K9. I know you believe in it. You know it. You know it work. Listen, I'm gonna tell you who has done it, and it did work.
Yeah.
That's Mike and El Dorado. He did Denise LaSalle.
Yeah.
He did Miss Jody, and he did Shirley Brown, and he let Big Rob MC it, and he made a shitload of money.
And that's what I was saying. It would be challenging, but if we altered it, where we had a guy hosting it or some men doing something up there, I think it'll work perfect.
Quita, we had Quita and Karen. We had discussed something like that.
We discussed that. We discussed
just getting females because
putting on the show.
I want to give other females a chance as well. And I wouldn't mistreat them with money, just because they're coming out. They will get a decent buck too, and it would be fair for them to do that because that helps you to push yourself and to move on.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's that. Well, me, the show is May the 1st. Me, Didi Simon, and Jesse Terrell. We're actually doing that show.
Yeah,
as a show, a pre-Mother's Day show.
Right.
If you recall, Kevin, I had a flyer out. Kevin, asking for 2 male dancers. Right.
Yeah.
That was my purpose because I was planning to do a female show, and I was going to have 2 male dancers. Or add some dancers to my show to draw the women.
Yeah.
Well,
add some male dancers.
A lot more women.
Let me let the ladies know for us, we got tier 1.
Okay. I see that they're giving the chances to a lot of the artists that are coming out, putting them on shows like Westlove. It's their time to shine too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not about us trying to hog show. We doing what we do, we work. So that's what it's all about. And it would be great to throw a show with those that haven't had an opportunity to be on a big stage. you know, but they got to come with it. They got to still know their job as far as what they got.
When we have a summit, and just talk about it. Just talk about all the issues. Want everybody to come together. You know, I'm talking about people who are not obsequious. So to come together. To come together.
I just want to make sure I'm not obsequious.
No, you're not. You're not eager to serve nobody. You're not eager to serve nobody. See, obsequious people are eager to serve. No, we don't need
Kevin.
Oh, I'm eager. It just depends on who I'm trying to serve.
Hey, Kev. The list I have can't even let me say that word. I can't even say that word. I have a list. I'm a spit everywhere if I say that shit. I have a list.
You crazy.
So I say it again. I can't say the shit.
Don't break it out of me.
I syphilis. I can't say the shit. Now I can say syphilis. I can say that shit good, but I can't say
syphilis. Crazy.
I can't say that shit. You need to say what is the acronym for that motherfucking word? You didn't think I said? Hey, you didn't think I knew that? You didn't think I knew acronym? Did you? Hey, I read too. Hey, look, what's the acronym?
You read, but you can't get them big old words.
I can't say what is it? Fuck it. I'm not saying this.
Give it up, Mr. Lyons. Just give it up, okay? Give it up.
Man, you stupid. But look, let's close it out. I want to ask each one of y'all if you can. I don't start with. What's the question? Who got a question? Oh, somebody want to know, is the Queen's cruise still happening? First Lady.
The what?
The Queen's
cruise. Yes.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Okay.
The Queen's cruise is still going on. You better believe it. It's November 6th through November 11th, and y'all need to come on right.
Is that for Queens, or can the men come? The Kings come too?
All the men need to.
All the Kings need to come on through.
I'm where that question at?
I'm gonna come.
Lie, you gonna be there?
Yeah, me and Nellie gonna share a room.
You need to come on and help the Queens.
You know what?
All right,
I hope that woman wake up and come in and upside your head.
Yeah, he better get put out right now.
Yeah,
Lyons said y'all gonna share a room, Nellie.
I heard. I said they're gonna come out there and hit him upside his head.
Lie, say obsequious again.
Obsequious, man.
Give it up.
Shit. Yeah, I ain't say no
Hey, Hester, Adrian Hester said he got 4 ladies. He got 4 females on his next show. Crystal Thomas, Dee Simon Lake, and singer Crystal Palmer.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Awesome.
I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna get it together. I think we need to have a summit. We need to have a summit just with the Justice League, though. Not with the Legion of Doom. We need to have just Justice League.
Okay, who in the Justice League?
I'm gonna put out a poster of who on the Justice League.
Hey, as long as you know, I ain't robbing, goddammit. I want to be one of the main motherfuckers. I want to be one of the main.
Hey, I'm gonna put out a poster. I'm Superman. You know, Superman lead the Justice League. I'm put everybody.
I ain't robbing.
Hey, y'all remember that cartoon, the Justice League and the Legion of Doom? Y'all remember that?
Ain't nobody that old.
I'm 51. I tell you that I'm 51. I'm 1970. I all day up 1970. So I ain't
1970.
That's right.
Yeah, 70. That's right. That's right. But look, who leads the Doom? Who Mark Holloway told me who leads the Doom? Hey, I'm gonna put up me a flyer. I'm gonna put all the Justice League on there. Whoever in the Legion of Doom.
I'm not robbing or that little dog that the double twins had. I'm not him.
Hey, my son on here, Kevin Jr. He on here. What's up, son? But look, let me ask y'all a question right quick. Let's close it out. I'm gonna start with Nellie, then Karen, then Lady Q. If there's any advice you can give to an up and coming artist, whether male or female, now, what advice would you give them coming in the Southern Soul?
Well, I would say to write your own music, Produce your own music if you can. If not, read and learn about it. And I mean, just do the best you can do. Just do the best songs you can do and put it out yourself if you can. It's hard work. It's a lot of work.
Very hard.
But I suggest that that they just keep on pushing. One of the songs on my album, on my Sexy Man album, is called "Keep On Moving," and that's what I say to all the up and coming artists: is keep on moving.
Okay, Ms. Wolfe.
I would definitely say to protect yourself, protect your brand, protect your music. To definitely register your music. To get your music. What's the word I'm trying to say?
Copyright.
Copyright your music. Copyright your music. Copyright. Just a registering is not good enough. You got to copyright your music in order for it to be yours. To protect yourself, keep a good name. Stay out of mess, children. Stay out of mess.
That's good. I would say learn the business. That's like they're saying. Learn the business first. Please learn the business first. And I would say promote yourself. I don't care if one person is looking. You promote yourself like you never thought you could. Because promoting is what's going to get you somewhere. You never know who is watching. So that's why I always say just promote yourself. And when you do, apply yourself, and give it all you got. When you perform, leave it all on the stage. Give it all you got.
And can I say this?
That's what I would say.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Since I got permission to use the computer, y'all look real good. I can see y'all.
You finna get
y'all hair laid. I can see everything. I can see. You finna get the computer took right back from you. I'm gonna get my ass whooped when I leave. But anyway, y'all look good.
Yeah. I want to say in closing, hey, I appreciate you, Queen, coming out and spending 2 hours with K Young Production, Mr. Live, off the record. I respect all y'all. I respect y'all craft. I watch everybody. I watch your lives. I watch everything about you. And character is the most important thing to me. That's what I deal. I deal off your character because nobody can tell me nothing about you if I know your character. First thing, I can easily defend you if I know your character. Because people say whatever they want to say about you, but you have to look at their character as well. So that's what I tell you. Yeah, you got to look at everybody's character, and you're not going to always agree. It's okay to have an opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
But when you start attacking people personally, I just think it's just a disservice to the Southern Soul, because everybody's in the Southern Soul music industry right now. I think it's just a disservice, and I think they just need to cut down on just all the nonsense, And like I said, have your opinion, and like I say, everybody only shared an opinion tonight, So that is your opinion. It is not for me to challenge your opinion, nor is it for you to challenge mine.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Somebody asked us where can we get there? Where can they get our music?
Okay, well, yeah, where can they get y'all music from?
Go ahead,
I'm on all digital streaming sites.
And so
iTunes, YouTube, Amazon.
Find me anywhere as well. All digital platforms, CD, all over YouTube. Jesus Christ, I think I'm at over 18 million on one song already. But be on the lookout for the new stuff, because I've got some stuff coming. I've got a new video that's coming out, and I'm just gonna pop it when it pops.
And you got to take me to Tyler Perry studio when I come to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to come down there and I want to shake Tyler Perry's hand. I want to let him know who I am.
I want to shake it too. So let's rock and roll.
Okay. And I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
You can find me as well on all digital platforms, everywhere, all over the digital world. You can find my music. iTunes, Spotify, CD Baby, everywhere. Anywhere you look, you'll find Karen Wolfe. Just Google me, baby. Google me.
There you go.
That's the key word.
I say Google me.
But again, ladies, hey, thanks for coming out. Tell my body buddy I said what's up. Tell Herman I said what's up. Nellie, tell whoever I said what's up over there.
God dog. We said
That's
whoever
what we
Nelly.
left out. Remember, I
What?
was recruiting for a man tonight.
Okay, well they on here.
Right.
Hey, Miss Travis.
They
Hey,
on
Miss
here.
Travis.
Go,
No,
Nelly.
no. What, Patty?
go
Hey,
see
Miss
that.
Travis.
Yeah, go
Hey,
see
I
that.
Mr. Mike
think
said
you
he has
right
all our CDs in his store.
Huh? Wait a minute. You got a strike against you already calling me Miss Travis.
Yeah.
What you want me to call you?
Why would you don't
Well, look,
Miss
I ain't
Travis,
call- I
don't
ain't
play.
calling
Hey,
you. I
hey,
ain't
Miss
calling
Travis.
you.
Hey, Miss Travis. Hey,
Yes.
don't play with me because I got gas and airfare.
Y'all got gas and out there.
Well, I'm glad to know you. I'm glad to know you got it now. Where you going?
Yeah, where you going? We guys in the hot seat now. We're in the hot seat now.
Where you flying to?
I love you,
No,
live.
I
look,
got
let me-
gas and airfare. Just
Hey,
remember that.
let me say this right here. I know, you weren't born in 1970, were you?
Man, you know my dad didn't do his job. So I've done 4 years later.
Okay, so you weren't born in the 70s. So I know Lady
No.
Q wasn't born during that time. But I know.
I was born in
I was born
70,
in
but
72.
But you weren't born in 1970 though. You were born
Right.
in 72. That's after the fact. So look, so y'all remember when we watched TV during that time when the flag came on, the TV went out. See, a lot of y'all probably don't remember that dude.
Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
What?
Watch
I
this.
remember that. Get it?
You remember that? Y'all remember that?
I remember
Look,
that.
we all.
This man here's gonna put the flag up, y'all. Look here. Ain't no show like Off the Record. Let me say that.
Hey, thanks for coming out. I'll see y'all next week.
I appreciate you, Kevin.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Man.
Thank
You
you.
queens.
Good night.
Appreciate it. Bye.
All right. Yeah.